comp. I'm players ready, play ball. We'll get started, that's what we do. Yep, and the bowler comes in and he bowls to Chris Clark and he says thank you, I'll hit it for 2 on the offside, and he gets off the mark. Batting, there's Jesus just putting a practice ball out of the net. Thanks, mate. Yeah, Jesus is here. As he bowls and hits that in the air, and they pick up another 2. Nathan comes into bowl and beats the bat outside the off stump. That was Chris. There's Lewis walking past me. You're doing well, mate. You're doing a great job, Lewis. Good shot by Chris. And they get another 2. Exciting start, all 2s. Last ball. The bowler comes in and he bowls to Lee Horton and he hits it very nicely. Side net, back net, and that'll be 4. End of the over. Get through the first over with 10 runs on the board. Who's next? Matthew. Okay, must be a new player then. Play ball. That was 4 runs to Lee. Yeah, Matthew might be his first game because they had to put his name in as he comes in to bowl to Chris Clark. And that's going to be side net and a drop catch initially, but he takes it on the rebound. Oh, they get an early wicket, the 6 appeal boys, and they're up about. There's plenty of noise. Yeah, the keeper's talking even louder than I am, and that's saying something sometimes. Bridge light's still on. As the bowler comes in the bowl, and it's a good ball. I don't know why he let that go. It wasn't even all that close to a wide, to be fair. You know, it's all good. Yeah, Matthew, and he bowls. And the batsman goes for the big shot, side net. And lots of noise in this game. It's all good. That's 3. Game being played with lots of passion. Last ball. In the bowl to Chris Clark. It's short and he whacks it. There's a fielder there. Oh, it would have been gone, and that's the end of the over because he missed. Yeah, swap ends. Lee Horton on 13 and Chris Clark on 1. Right, who's next? Mark G, eh? I've got a mark there, that'll do. Yeah, that works for me. Play ball. This is Mark. Oh yes, he had plenty of time to size that up, did the fielder. He took every bit of time, all the time in the world that he had, and that worked for him because he lined them up well and hit the stumps, and the batsman was still short of his crease. So it was a nice piece of fielding, in fact, you might say. He comes in the bowl here to Jesus, and he plays a really good shot on the offside for 3. That's nicely played by Chris, and yeah, gets through the field, side net, back net, and they pick up another 4. Bridge light's now been turned off. Thank you, Lewis. He's doing so many jobs at the moment. Lewis, he's got his work cut out for him, but he's doing the job. That's a good shot by Jesus again. That's 7 runs. Last ball. Yeah, this is Mark, and he comes in to bowl to Chris Clark, and he tucks it on the leg side for 2. And that's the end of the... No, I didn't quite say it. So they do run again and I can pay it. Over. I nearly went the early crow and I said, and that'll be, and I was going to say the end of the over, but I didn't. They ran before I got the words out, so we can pay the runs. Who's this? Luke. Okay, sounds good. Play ball. Yeah, around the wicket. Oh, that would have been gone, but it's not because he missed. And they're going to go again, but it's going to be trouble. That was, oh gee whiz, Chris Clark. You've just crucified Jesus. I've been saving that one up. Gee whiz, eh? He certainly has, hasn't he? He's just crucified you. One day before Good Friday. Yeah, no doubt about it. Yeah, good on you, Chris. He's celebrating. He shouldn't be. Anyway, the bowler comes in and that's no run. Have I got the right Luke? Luke Gambite or something? Is that right? Luke, is his last name Gambada or something? Yeah, okay. We got the right one. That's good. Anyway, Jesus! Oh, here we go. He hits another 7. He's on fire at the moment. Yep, 7 more to Jesus. Just love seeing this bloke play indoor cricket. My wife doesn't like indoor cricket much, but I reckon she'd come down here to watch this bloke play if she had the opportunity. Anyway, it's a good kick, but they get through for 1. Last ball. And here comes the bowler again. Goes to Jesus. Short. It's there to whack it. He does whack it again. And that'll be 4. End of the over. So some good batting by Lee Horton. He's got 29 out of 33 just quietly. Don't know what Chris has been doing throughout this partnership, but it's not much. Yeah. It's all good. Right, find out who the bowler is. Who's the bowler here, mate? Daniel. Daniel? Got a Daniel? Yeah, we have got a Daniel. That'll do. Rightio, play ball. Yep, Daniel. He's been wicket keeping throughout this game, but now he's the bowler. Oh, Lewis is eating a bag of chips or something. Yeah, that's what he's, he's got something down the back there that he's chewing on. Bag in his hand and feeding his face. Oh, he doesn't miss out. None of them do. He just dropped one. He put it in the bin. I thought he was going to eat it, but he didn't. Anyway, he comes in the bowl to Jesus, and it's a full toss. It was probably 50-50 in terms of the height, but it doesn't really make much difference because they've been run out. Yeah, it's Daniel comes in the bowl to Chris Clark. And hit it pretty well. Oh, but it's caught down the back. It's a really good catch too. Had to make ground to his left and did well to get there and then hang on to it. So a really good piece of fielding that was. Daniel. And Jesus again. Jesus all right. Gee, another 7 by him. He is absolutely smoking them tonight. Last ball. Yes, he's set himself up for the evening, I think, to have a big game here. And he's probably got a pretty busy weekend ahead of him. As the bowler comes in, and it's not well played, but no. The end of the over. I reckon the fielder just wasn't sure which end to go there, and that's why he took a little bit longer to release the ball. And by the time he did, it was too late. Who's the last bloke now? Ryan. Okay. Rightio. So all the names there. They're all in the fielding team's innings anyway. Play ball. Yeah, Ryan, good to go. And he took that good catch a moment ago. Off the body. Oh, Jesus calls him through and sets him up, and he would have been gone, but the throw missed the stumps. And they got a run. Chris hasn't made many. In fact, he's in the negatives at the moment. He bowls to Jesus. And again, he goes for the big shot. This time it doesn't quite come off. But nevertheless, he still manages to pick up a single. So he comes in the bowl here. slower ball, and it's too good for him. Oh, Chris Clark, what are you doing tonight? Yes, he is absolutely in poor form. No doubt about it. Not a batsman's arsehole he's been tonight. Anyway, Ryan comes into the bowl to him again. Slower ball again, gets the outside edge, and they get through for 2. And at least Jesus is on strike for the Super Bowl. That's what your mum cans will be thinking. Last ball, Super Bowl. Can he finish with a flurry and hit a 14 off the last ball? I reckon he'd be thinking that would be a good thing to do. Oh, what a catch by Toby on the MCG, if you don't mind. That's a wide, and we're going to re-bowl that. Oh, me mate Toby. Yep, for the freaks on the MCG. What a cracking one-handed catch that was. That happened at about 6:12 p.m. if you want to have a look at that later on. It's worth having a look. Oh, Jesus, he missed that one. That's the end of the over. Anyway, we get through the first partnership, and I can tell you that Lee Horton Jesus made 39 out of 32, and Chris Clark got -7, you absolute fool. Chris Price is going to bat next, and may have seen the other bloke once or twice, but I've actually got no idea where to begin as to what his name is. And I could be way off base. It might be a first play that's I'm putting in the system. I don't know, but he's going to tell me. Sorry, mate. What's your name? Steph. Yeah, I think I have seen. I think your name is there. Same order for you. Great. Right, play ball. So we're back to Nathan Falcone. Oh, gee whiz, that's Steph, and he's gone for the great big shot on the first ball. And he hasn't hit it, and he's out bowled for a golden duck first kill. Yeah, let's see what happens here. Yeah, Nathan. Yeah, all good. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'll put it. Sorry, I thought I'd put it in. All right, there you go. Okay, so we put the bowled in. That's a good thing because it did happen. Throw comes in, and he gets through for a single. I described it as bold and then put a 0 in the score box. Yeah, bit of a senior moment by me, just quietly. As I get a bit older, you might find that some of those senior moments become a little bit more frequent. I'm hoping not, but every chance it will be that way. Anyway, nothing too drastic yet as the bowler comes in to bowl, and the batsman goes for the big shot. Gee whiz, he's hammered it. Not out because the non-striker held the crease. That was brilliant by Chris Price. And gee whiz, Steph, what a turnaround that was. He got bowled on the first ball, and I thought, gee, this guy's no good. And then all of a sudden he smacks that like he's one of the best batsmen you'll ever see. Last ball, absolutely hammered it. This bowler comes in the bowl, and Chris Price can't do much with it. And they only get 1. That's the end of the over. Oh, it's very exciting stuff, indoor cricket. And tonight's going to be no exception. They're going to stick with the same order, they told me, so that makes life really easy for me putting the bowlers' names in. Play ball. They might surprise us along the way, somewhere along the line, maybe, but we're good to go at the moment as Matthew bowls to Chris Price. Oh, that's out. I know this is gone. Yeah, it's gone. And you get 2 reviews if you want them, but yeah, I'm very confident you were just out, so he says, I'll go with you. I reckon that's a good lead. Had a very good view, it was right under my nose, and yeah, I would bet a sizable sum on the fact that I was right there. A very sizable sum. Oh, an edge, and he's caught behind. Oh, all of a sudden he's out twice in 2 balls. Oh, he's giving us a bit of a mixture, Steph, here at the moment. He's been out 3 times in 5 balls. And did hit 1-7, which was memorable. Anyway, Matthew comes in to bowl to him, and it's short, and he hammers it, and there's a fielder there, and he fumbles it. And by the time he gets the ball down here, they get through for an easy 3. Yeah. Chris Price. There's bowls to Chris Price right now, and he hits that pretty well. And it's gone for 7. Yeah, it's reached the back net on the full, and it's last ball. I think the fielder down there, it might have been Ryan, I think, maybe. That might not have been Ryan, but whoever it was, they got a finger on it, I think. That's a wide. End of the over, but wasn't able to catch it, and they got the 7. Anyway, Matthew's got 3 for 6, so that's pretty good. Jason Walters walks through the door. He plays for Baldrick Bouncers. Play ball. This is Mark. Oh, geez, he was going. Oh, the keeper screamed out "keeper," as in throw at my end, and he was going to go the bowler's end, and he should have gone with his initial feelings, I reckon, or initial thought, because you know, he would have been able to run him out at the bowler's end there if he had have just stuck to his own guns there. That's two, but the keeper put him off a bit and said, "No, throw it down this end," and by that time that happened, they got through pretty easily. Anyway, Mark's bowling, and he's bowling to Pricey. He hit that well, and he'll get 2 runs for that. Looks like Duncan Thomas going to the bar. And Lewis will sort him out. As that's no. Last ball. I don't think there's any bat there. A call for from the keeper, or an appeal from the keeper for a catch down the leg side, but not as far as I could tell. Batsman did shake his head after I gave it not out. That's 4, end of the over. So he obviously didn't think he hit it either. But it's all right. I'm the one who has to ultimately make the call. Play ball. This is Luke. Yeah, round the wicket. Sounds good. And he bowls to Steph. All right, inside edge, French cut. And Pricey doesn't want it. Now they're going to run, and this is still trouble. Oh, he's got ya. He's got him. Oh, Pricey, what were you thinking, my friend? Yeah, it's gone. Yeah. So they weren't going to run initially. Well, the batsman wanted to run, the non-striker didn't, and then they sort of threw the ball, and then the non-striker decided, oh, yeah, I reckon we can make a run here. And it was a bad decision because he was quite a bit short when they took the bails off. It's straight. No, I'm thinking no. Yeah, I don't reckon that's out. And I don't think there's going to be a review. We haven't actually had a review as yet. We're in the 10th over. So he comes in to bowl. It's a nice shot by Steph. Nice straight drive, just past the bowler for 5 runs. So it's the second or probably the third really good shot that this bloke's played. As he bowls to Price, that's a nice shot by him, and it's good work down the back to save a run. It's 3 and not 4. Kept it off the back net. Last ball. Yeah, 1 more to go. Anyway, here comes the bowler. And he bowls to Steph, and Steph gets a bit of bat on it. And the keeper has a dip at the stumps, and it would have been gone, and then it would have been out at the other end, but it's not out at all, and that's the end of the over. They get 1. Looks like it'll be Daniel to bowl. Play ball. Yep, it's good to go, and he bowls, and it's a nice shot by the batsman. It's also good fielding down the back there, and that'll only be 1. We're up to 54 here at the moment, early in the 11th over of the game. He bowls, the batsman hits it nicely, just wide of the fielder in the air, but they get 2 for it. It's 20 degrees and windy at 6:20 p.m. on the 17th of April 2025. The bowler comes in the bowl, the batsman hits it across the line. There's a fielder there. It's a good piece of work by him, but they get 2. Couple balls to go. Belly's at the back there watching the footy. I'll get a chance to watch a few of the matches this weekend. Not that one, or the game that's on now, but that's like a not out. 1 last ball, but throughout the weekend we might get a few opportunities. Wife's away for 3 weeks in Adelaide. Spoke to her this afternoon. She's good. Staying with her sister. Anyway, well, geez, he hammered that. It's only going to be 2, but gee whiz, he certainly hit the ball well, and that's the end of the over. Yeah, he's showing enough of the bat here, Steph, to convince me that he's got some idea about what he's doing, which is good. Handy little pickup for the mum cans to have him in the team. This is Ryan. Play ball. Yep. So here we go, Ryan. On his way bowls to Steph. No ball off the pitch. And yeah, so that'll be a no ball +1 with a re-bowl. That's right. That's what you get. I think Belly might be playing for your mum cans. Possibly Rob Davis as well, maybe. Jeez, he's hit that well. We could be in trouble. Yeah, okay. Okay, all right. We'll check it. We'll check it. Yeah. So one of the non-strikers saying that the fielder has hit the stumps with his hand and the ball hasn't hit them. That's what the argument is here. So we're going to see if we can tell. Well, that looks out to me. Look at it. Well, hang on a minute. You can't tell from that for a start. Let's have a look. When you look at that, I mean that looks like yeah, okay, yeah. No, I know if you go one frame further, then the ball's gone. Yeah, so it is out, and they accept that as being the right call, which is what I gave. So you can see the ball in the fielder's hand touching the stump. So it was out, and I must have skipped one frame too much, and the guy down here sort of arced up and said, oh, you know, when the bail comes off, it's the hand hitting the stumps, not the ball. But when I went back and showed it to him another time, he said, yeah, no, fair enough. So it's all good. Yeah, so we were right in paying that decision. That won't be out. It's really good fielding, but I reckon he's in. We're going to have a review there, are we? Okay, well, the batting team just lost one, and I now reckon the fielding team are going to lose one because I gave this in, and I reckon it is in. So, yeah, I'm confident. I'll be surprised if I'm changing it. Am I going to say 100%? No, we'll go 99, all right? But I don't reckon this will be out. No, it's not even close. Yeah, not out. It's about 3 frames in. Yeah, so that's why I went. I probably should have said 100%, not 99. But you know, 99 means. Put it this way: if I'm 99% confident in a call, I'm sticking with it. I'm backing myself in. Right, 2 balls to go. So both teams have lost a review now. That's in the air to land safe. And we've got 1 ball to go. So last ball, super ball. And that's going to be 3, which will be 6. And that's the end of the over. Yep, next pair of batters. So anyway, Ryan's got 2 for 11, and that pair got 39, so that's decent. And both batters, batting quite well. They went a little bit in patches. But both batters played some really good shots along the way. Nick Bell and Rob Davis. There you go. Belly and Robbie. Yeah, no, when I looked at it, you could see that, yeah. No, I understand that, yeah. Right, play ball. So Belly's facing his first ball on the Thursday before Easter, and he tucks that away on the leg side and picks up a very easy 2 runs. Robbie Davis puts his asthma spray against the net there, like he does pretty much every week, which is fine. Inside edge, got dead ball, re-bowl. Been hit out the net, so when that happens, it's dead ball, re-bowl. Yeah, I use some of that asthma stuff from time to time, not all that often these days. A little bit of Ventolin and a preventer that I have. I use it a bit, but I only get mild asthma here and there. Oh, good catch that is. Oh, that means Robbie Davis is actually effectively out first ball for a golden duck. Oh, another candidate. We just love seeing that happen. And Robbie won't think that's great, but I can see the humour in it as the bowler comes in. And he smacks that one to make up for it. And he could be run out, and he would have been, but the throw misses the stumps and they get 5. Oh, gee whiz, we're just loving this game. Yeah, we'll have to find something else to occupy my time for the next 4 or 5 days until we get to Easter Monday. We will be open Easter Monday. Anyone interested to know? We look like having maybe 9 games at this stage, last ball. So I'll probably get 3 games on each court, I think, Monday night. So we're still going to be here, which I appreciate, as I love the work. That's the end of the over. And there's 2 reasons why I love the work. One is I actually love doing this job because it's absolute gold, and the second thing is I do like money. So it's good to be working. Play ball. And there's plenty of time for me to enjoy Easter without having to have Monday night off. I'll be ready to go by then. Nick Bell. Oh, Lewis, you're soft. Oh, I won't say it, but I can say soft brick probably. He's just putting a jumper on. Although it is a bit cooler tonight, and the air conditioning down the back there, it is a bit cooler to be fair. Oh, that's gone out of the net as well, so that's a dead ball cross back. Oh, Robbie, he's about to say the initials FS. Yeah, I knew what you were about to say. And I gave the initials, but I didn't spell it out for him. Anyway, they're all looking at where that ball went through the net. Pricey went and got the ball for us. Robbie was about to let off a little bit of an expletive because he was just thinking he was going to get 4 for that. Anyway, re-bowl play. So second re-bowl already in this partnership as the bowler comes in the bowl now and he bowls to Robbie. And yeah, that'll be safe. And they pick up a couple. Nick Bell. He's the man on strike. He's facing Matthew. Matthew bowls. Nice shot by Belly. Needs to get going. Yeah, I'm just going to let. Yeah, I was just letting the play finish. My decision is out. Do you want a review or not? You do? All right. No. Okay. No, they don't. All right. They decided against it. So Robbie was trying to get back in his crease. I don't reckon he made it. Belly obviously hadn't made it his ground, and so I gave it out, and they don't review in the end. So he hammered that. There's a fielder there that goes this end, and I reckon he should have gone the bowler's end, and they'll get 3. These decisions that some of these backfielders need to make on a fairly constant basis, and I don't reckon it's easy to sit up in the chair and say, I reckon you should go this end or that end. Anyway, I reckon they've gone the wrong end probably 3 or 4 times in this innings. Good shot by Belly, and he gets 2. That's the end of the over. I wonder if Anthony Campbell's watching this game on YouTube. He might send a few messages through about Belly if Belly doesn't find things going all his own way, because I think that's what's been happening in the other way in recent times. Play ball. That's what I hear. Anyway, that's 2. There's nothing wrong with a little bit of friendly, healthy banter between players and umpires and all sorts of people involved in the indoor cricket industry. It's going to be 5 runs. See, Lewis has been working his guts out since I've seen him since he's been here tonight. He's serving, he's taken bins out, setting up scoreboards. He did manage to eat a packet of chips amongst it all, though. He didn't miss out there. That's not out. But you might want to have a look. You remember back a few months ago, we picked on his haircut in no uncertain terms a few months ago, and rightfully so. 1 run, last ball. He gave us the Lloyd Christmas look, and I reckon if I was to give that initial haircut that he had a few months ago a mark out of 10, I can't even find a case to give it 1. I reckon it's 0. I really do. It was absolutely shocking. That's 1. That's the end of the over. Yeah, I couldn't even give the person 1 for that effort on that first haircut. He's had a new haircut, and he doesn't look. I reckon he might be tuning in. I'm not sure, but anyway. Yes, his new haircut today. Believe it or not, he's gone to exactly the same barber shop, Play Ball, which is a huge mistake in itself. Fortunately, if you can say that. No, not out. I'm just dot ball. I love appealing for leg side catches. I don't reckon he hit that. The batsman saying no way. The keeper reckons he hit it. Anyway, who cares? I didn't even entertain it. I didn't see any or hear anything there. And, Robbie said no way. Bullshit. No, that's not out. It's one. I'll get back to Lewis in a minute. There's things happening here. Yeah. So anyway, yeah. The good news is that he found somebody else to actually cut his hair this time. So it wasn't the same person as the last time. Is it any better than the previous attempt? Ever so slightly. I'm probably prepared to give the current one, I reckon I'll give it about 1.5. I'll be generous. I'll give him 1.5 out of 10 for that current haircut. He's actually really, really pleased with it. He told me that. He hit that. It's out. Last ball. Yeah, Lewis said to me, I'm really, really happy with this haircut. So anyway, I don't know what they're doing to him when he goes down to that barber shop, but they are definitely going out of their way to make sure that he's nowhere near as good looking as he was before he went in there. That's a wide, and that's the end of the over, and they're doing a really good job of that. Anyway, that's just the way it is. Lewis. We still like Lewis, we just don't like his haircut. It's that simple. All right. Daniel's going to bowl next. By 8. Okay, there we go. Dino's just told me Collingwood winning by 8 points, 5 minutes in the second quarter. Play ball. Might be 5 minutes left in the second quarter, you might mean. Yeah, that's okay. Yep, so Dino's, yeah, he must have his phone up there because he's just given me a footy score. He tipped Collingwood, I tipped Brisbane. And I've got $4 on the draw. No, I don't reckon. So give it to. Yeah, we're having a look. Well, there's only a couple of overs to go here, and they've lost one review, as has the other team. So they've probably decided that at this stage of the innings it's a relatively close call, which it is, and thought, well, we'll have a dip. Let's have a look. I don't think he's going to be out though. No. Only ended up being a frame. It's not out. Eh? Well, yeah, it's a frame. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, so it's pretty close. If you look at that, hasn't hit yet. Yeah, so it's not out. Yeah. What are you not seeing? Yeah. Now we're talking about what margin it is. Yeah. Well, it was a frame. Probably half a frame in reality, I suppose, because the bats are from where the bat travelled from. Play ball, so where the bat was before it was just before it was the line with the bat, and the ball hadn't got there yet, and then the next frame is just in, and the ball would hit the stump. So anyway, I don't think it was a between the frame situation. It was going to be in regardless of the accuracy of the camera, which is very good, the accuracy of the camera. Anyway, last ball coming up. That was Aaron having a bowl there on the MCG. Valley's on strike here, and he faces Daniel. It's not a wide, and that's the end of the over. Big swing and a miss. So Ryan will, no, I don't reckon. You look at where you were standing. Right, well, they've got 99 runs, so it's decent. It's going to be third ball. And the only team with a review left in this innings now is the batting team. They have one. Play ball. We'll see whether they use it here, whether we get a close call or not. I'll be hoping for a close call. Give me something to do. And that's good. That's 4. Now Lewis is on his phone. Around the wicket, I'm hoping Lewis is going to deal the cards tonight, we're hoping. We've got a card game happening. Wide. It's not so good really, it's a wide with a rebowl. Yeah. I couldn't, if it did that, I couldn't pick it up. He's saying it might have touched his tracksuit pants, the ball. I wouldn't dismiss the possibility that happened, but gee, it must have been a very, very fine touch if it was there, because I could not detect it. Belly had a bit of a smile on his face, though. Over the wicket, that tells me that maybe that is what happened. I couldn't tell from my position. Inside edge across the line, and that shot was played, and they get 2. Oh, there's a catch by Jack Dawes on the MCG. And this is trouble. Oh, they bugger it up down there. He had more time than he realised, the bowler. And anyway, they end up getting 2 runs as Brett Cowan rocks up from that team that we know well. That's right, the crease beaters, that'll be them. Anyway, it's last ball, Super Ball. Is that Mike? Your mate Mike's here, which means Andre won't be far away. And that'll be 6 on the Super Ball, end of the over. Could I grab the ball, please, from somebody, boys, please? Gee, both batters got 23 each there. How's that? It's pretty even. Thanks, boys. Yep. Yeah, all good, mate. If you just chuck it up, mate, that'll be brilliant. And then I'll give you this one. Yeah, thank you. That's great. And that one's for them. Sensational. Alrighty, 117. Decent effort for your mum Cans. Jesus batted really well tonight. What's going on around the joint? MCG, we might have a look at that. There was a run out right then and there. See you next Thursday. 108 they got, that's decent. And they're playing the Freaks, who are on 16 in the 3rd over. And we'll go to Bay 13. It says Life is Good's got 2 for -3. I reckon Ethan would be saying Life's pretty good at the moment. Gee, 4+2 though, they struggled. They only made 55 runs. Hard to imagine that will be enough to win, although Razzle Dazzle are only on 3 in the 3rd over. Ethan Benson. G'day, Chris Price, how are you? Yeah, it is very official, yeah. I can be official. Yeah, Christopher Price. That's his real name. His full name. Anyway, looks like the fielding team is out here. And, we're not under any massive pressure tonight time-wise, only the 3 games, but we won't go out of our way to go slow. The Crease Beaters and the Tryhards, I think, is our next game, and I believe it'll be an 8-a-side game, which they actually played at some stage last year. If I remember correctly, didn't go too well that night for Andre. They got flogged. Eh? So we're going to open with Steph, are we? We're looking for a better game tonight, a closer game anyway, in that coming up. Right, looks like Daniel's going to be one of the opening batsmen here. And the other one, let me see if I can try to work out who that is. I reckon that might be Matthew. I'm going to go with that, and I'm sure they'll tell me if that's not the case, but I'm pretty sure that's right. Anyway, we're not far away. Batters ready, please. Yep, you can chat later. Yep. This way. -5, Belly, you reckon? Yeah, good on you. Rightio. Play ball. We get stuck in. Steph, and he comes in the bowl to Daniel. And it's not a bad ball. He gets a bit of bat on it. Hit the bat and then onto his leg, I reckon, and they ended up getting a couple of runs. This is Matthew, I think, and he looks worn out already. Just takes a heavy, deep breath, and there he goes. It's a decent shot. Well done. No, it's good fielding, but I'm not buying it. It's not out. Give it 1. Yep, Steph. He's got hands on hips. Now he comes into the bowl to Daniel. Yeah, well bowled. Not out. No, it come off the keeper and landed on the stumps. It wasn't bowled and it wasn't stumped. It was just nothing. Belly puts the bowls back on for us. Duncan Thomas bowls a full toss on the MCG and gets the treatment as Steph comes into bowl here. And hits that pretty well, but it's good fielding excellent fielding on a couple of occasions there by the bowler. Firstly to stop it, and secondly to get the tap away. So really, really good work. He actually lost his glasses. That's real commitment for you. Last ball. Anyway, he's put him back on and he's ready to go as he comes in the bowl to Matthew. And it's a little bit shorter. It's a good shot. It's very poor fielding by Chris Clark, and it's not out. That's the end of the over. 4 runs is what we pay. See, Lewis looks lonely. He's just sitting there. He's just staring at his lap, which is probably where his phone is. And he looks all at sea. This is Jesus, play ball, or Lee Horton. He smacked them everywhere. Made about 39 runs out of 32, and that was because Chris Clark, who batted with him. That's right, -7. Anyway, Jesus beats the bat on that one as he comes in the bowl. And that's hit the top net and the side net. And no, you can yell and scream all you like, but I'm not buying that one either. Great to see Jesus show up the night before Good Friday. He'll be busy this weekend, I'd reckon, as Jesus comes in the bowl. And leg side or no ball, you can take whichever one you want to go with. And I just put wide in because I had 2 choices. And neither of them really mattered much as he bowls this one. Oh, he beats the bat. He's bowling okay apart from that previous ball. Last ball. Yeah. Jesus comes into bowl. And the batsman hits it in the air, side net, back net. Robbie Davis, no, he can't take it. And that's the end of the over. It was a tough chance, to be fair. End of the over, they get 4. Yeah, Jesus. My wife doesn't really have much interest in indoor cricket, but she might come down and watch Jesus play if she knew he was doing that. Although not quite at the moment, because she's in Adelaide, play ball. I spoke to her earlier this afternoon. That's a wide. First time I've spoken to her since Sunday morning, but we've sent a few text messages along the way. Yeah. After being married for 28 years, you don't have to talk every day if you're on holiday. It's a wide, by the way, also, and I pay it. Yeah, she still likes me, even though I hadn't spoken to her until today. No ball, because you had 5 in the back half. You had 1 foot in, 1 foot out. It's a wide anyway. So, you had 4 in the back half. So Steph was in the wrong spot. Didn't impact the score because it was a wide anyway. That's a play and a miss. Yeah. Last ball. My wife's having a good holiday so far, she tells me. That's out. Court Jesus. Here he is. You're guilty. That's the end of the over. Oh, we might have to contact my wife later and say, look, you can come here. You might want to watch this game on replay because Jesus is having an absolute perler. Yeah, and I reckon that would interest her. Play ball. It wouldn't be about listening to me. It'd be all about watching him play. Here's Chris Clark. Full toss, no ball, and I'm paying it, as you do. Had an interesting day today. Have a guess what I did today, and it's something that I don't do very often. Yeah, I'll give you this ball to think about what that might be. No one's going to answer me. It's all good. 4 runs. Yeah, I actually watered the outdoor plants at our house, and I just thought I might mention that because I've been living in that house for about a year and a month. And you want to know how many times I've watered the plants in that time? Well, if you count today, and I am counting today, that makes 2. Twice I've done it. And the other time was last week. My wife was preparing me for while she was going to be away. She wanted me to be watering the plants. And so, I can actually do that, I've discovered. It's a skill that I didn't necessarily know that I had, but I wasn't too bad at it. I didn't just rush in there and do a slapdash job. I spent about an hour and 20 minutes doing it last week when I did it. And let my end of the over. Yeah, 3 runs there. I let my wife have a little end of the over, boys. Have a little look to sort of see what she thought of the job that I did last week, and she was pretty happy with it, so I'm happy with that. I went and did it again today. I didn't spend quite as long. She wasn't there, but it was still just over an hour. So I think I've done a reasonable job. Anyway, there's two main concerns for me when it comes to watering our plants. Number one, making sure I don't miss any. That's 3. And the other thing is to make sure that there's no need to water any plants that are fake. And how smart I am as to working out which ones are fake and which ones are not, I'm not all that bright about it, so I freely admit. And so when in doubt, just water the fake ones as well has been my motto. Yeah. Side net, back net. 4 runs, last ball. And I can tell you that when I say it's a bit of a challenge to make sure that you don't miss any, I'm not actually making that up, because my wife has about 435 pot plants out the back. The back and the front combined. Not out, he hasn't got the ball, that's 2 end of the over swap ends. And sometimes I think to myself, I feel like I'm actually living in Waldex, because we've got that many plants around the joint you wouldn't believe it. Anyway, all those plants that we have got have all been taken outside so that I could know which ones to water, so that I didn't have to worry about doing inside as well, because there are some fake plants inside. Play ball. Anyway, that's what I did today. It's one of the things I did. That's 3. Thought you'd be interested to know that. I went for my walk at Whitford Shopping Centre today again, as I often do, and gee, by God, it was crowded. Yeah, bought myself, not just me, but bought a few Easter bunnies. But I'll be buying more next week probably, because they'll be on special. So you find that some of those big bunnies you can buy for about $6. That's wide. You know, next week or the week after, you'll probably find Rebowl. You'll probably find that you can get those for about $2. And that's when I'll swoop in round the wicket, and I'll buy. I'll probably buy about 10 at that price, I reckon. And you know, that's out court. You can stay here, Matthew. Yeah, stay here. Yeah. So, and I won't eat the whole 10 in one go. I'll probably space it out over, you know, maybe 1 a week or something like that. Last ball, Super Ball. Last thing I want to do is put on 5 kilos back after all the hard work I've done just because it's Easter. I won't be doing that. But I still like to have an Easter bunny here and there. 2 runs, end of the over. I like dairy milk ones, and I also like, what's the other one that I like? Red Tulip, that's it. The only time I eat Red Tulip chocolate is Easter time. Yeah, but yeah, keep an eye out in the specials. It's a bit hard when you've got kids, young kids particularly. You're trying to, you know, you sort of got to make sure that you've got Easter chocolate for them during Easter. And even though I've bought a couple myself, just because I want to have one on Friday, probably, or Sunday, one or the other. There'll be times soon where it'll be, as I say, about $2, and that's when you want to get in. I'm trying to work out who's batting here. I reckon one of them's Ryan, and let's see if we can have a stab. I think it might be Luke Gambard. I'm going to have a stab and see. Is that right? Is that right? Is that the names? I didn't. Is that Luke? Is that Luke? That's Mark, is it? Okay, so I got one of the names wrong. Yeah, we had a stab, didn't work. 50-50. Play ball. I'll tell you what, when there's a 50-50 choice, I'm pretty good at going the wrong way. I really am. Not so much in 2-up. I was all right 50-50 in that on me good nights. It wasn't always good, but I was reasonably good at that. But 50-50 stuff, I'm really good at going the wrong way. No, I'm not interested. I know it came off the body and hit the stumps, but I reckon he was in. Anyway, this is Steph, and he comes in, he bowls to Ryan. And hits that very nicely. That'll be 7 bids. Yeah, thanks for coming. And he runs there for 6 appeal, who I might add are doing a really good job chasing this score at the moment of 117. Here comes in, he bowls. Nicely played. There's Pricey. And they get 2. Last ball. No ball, I reckon. Chance of, I was going to say run out maybe, but no, he doesn't take it. And anyway, that's the end of the over, so it ends up costing them 6 runs, that, and it should have probably been run out. Anyway, Belly says too high, so he was with me on that call, and he was the keeper. Anyway, this is Jesus, play ball. As I said, he made 39. He got run out once because the non-striker crucified him. And it's a very appropriate wording that is, that he was crucified on the Thursday before Good Friday by somebody. And it was Chris Clark who did it, set him up a beauty. Anyway, still made 39. Out, hit wicket. He just trod on his stumps, cross back, and he runs the other end. He doesn't realise he's done it, but I know. Cross back, now he knows. Yeah, don't even have to look at. Yeah, come back, yeah. They don't realise when I'm talking to them, these blokes, sometimes. I reckon these the batting team at the moment particularly. Probably because I'm talking all the time pretty much, and they don't know the difference between commentary and when I'm actually talking to them. Wide. Anyway, that's okay. I don't know exactly what I can do about that. I'm not doing anything any different to how I have been doing it. And most other teams respond to me when I need them to. Late Cuddy made sure he didn't tread on his stumps this time. And they get a couple. Anyway, last ball. Jesus, eh? As he comes in the bowl. And off the toe of the bat, and Chris Clark, you can't even catch a cold. That's the end of the over. Oh, gee, I've half gone to put C in for Court. End of the over, swap ends. Oh, fair dinkum. That was more or less straight to him off the side net, and you know, as he just said, he ran Jesus out when he was batting with him, and now he's dropped a catch off Jesus's bowling. Anyway, play ball. The good news is, as my wife will tell you, is that Jesus will forgive him. That's good ball. It's online. It's not a wide. It's not third ball either. I'm getting caught up in the moment. Hit the button twice. It's a second ball. Yep. So Jesus will forgive him. The rest of the team might have a bit of a problem with it though. Third ball. Third ball coming up. That's going to be 2, and there's Belly. No, I've got no interest again. Been a lot of appealing in this game on occasions where I haven't even considered giving it out, and we haven't had to change any calls. I think we might have had, we had 3 reviews in the first innings, and we didn't have to change any, and then I think this innings we haven't had any reviews yet, but lots of appealing. Not out again. Last ball. At some point they might string a few wickets together, and they need to do it soon because things are starting to escalate a little bit for the batting team, and they're starting to look like they might cover this score at the moment. And there's a wicket as we speak. End of the over. And it was a bit of a nothing shot because it was just more or less a slower ball there from Chris. And the batsman didn't know what to do. He just stood there, anchored his feet and tried to sort of dab at the ball. Got an edge onto the stumps, and he'd been batting well up until that point, but that was not a good shot, fair to say. Rob Davis, play ball. Loves his cricket down here, does Rob Davis. Zoran walks through the door. The batsman hits that one in the air, side net, and Belly. No. Oh, I was going to say Belly's got it, but he hasn't. Oh, Belly. Wonder if Anthony Campbell was watching that, because text message might be coming. Anyway, Robbie bowls, and off the body, I saw that one. Very clear cut. Phil Wakefield is always going to be here on a Thursday night. Yes, Philly. That was a really good effort by Jesus. He dropped a tough chance, but kept it off the back, and they only got one. I've seen Phil Wakefield look a little bit thinner than I currently reckon he is. 7 runs last ball. He certainly gets plenty of exercise down here. Not that he runs very hard, but he does drink a fairly large quantity of alcohol. Nothing wrong with that. Not out. End of the over. Yeah, we encourage that down here at Seamer Sports. Yeah, come down and drink as much as you like. And some people do a better job of that than others, and I reckon Phil's right up there. Chris Price. Play ball, he's bowling right arm around the wicket. And it's a nice shot to belly. Oh, it would have been gone, but it's not. Yeah. A lady actually came to my door today, someone I know. My wife and I have been friends with for a number of years. She's been someone that's gone dancing from time to time, but not at the moment. And sent me a text message. I must have been out the back watering the plants, as I said. Anyway, I got this message saying, I've just put an Easter bunny out outside the front door for you. She didn't know. She probably thought, I don't know what she thought, because my car was in the driveway, leg side, so she may have rung the doorbell or something like that and thought she's not even answering. Anyway, I didn't hear her, but I did thank her for that. And yeah, so I've now got actually 3 sitting at home now. Wide, end of the over. Yeah, she bought me a red tulip one. Yep, so that's a bonus. Been looked after pretty well lately, I've got to tell you. Yeah, no dancing on the next 2 Friday nights, but they're both on Saturday night. She's a little beauty. I'll be going Saturday night to Gilkinson's. I was there last Friday for my birthday. Well, my birthday was the next morning, and my wife actually came dancing with me last Friday for the first time in quite a while, play ball. She's had a few injuries, and she actually pulled up okay, and we had a really good night. That's wide, re-bowl. So yeah, we danced a very high percentage of the night, and she wasn't too sore during or after. We had a lot of fun. I had a few dances with a few of the other ladies, as I often do, because especially that night, because it was my birthday, and they made a bit of a thing about it. 2 runs there, and yeah, one lady that I'd been over the wicket that I'd been helping out a fair bit in the last probably 6 months. Actually showed up and gave me a bottle of wine, can you believe? Wasn't expecting that. I don't even drink. I don't even know if my wife's going to drink it, but I didn't say anything. I just said, thank you very much, that's really nice of you. And but yeah, gave us a bottle of wine. And she, one run there, she had a chance to meet my wife, and you know, so they all know that I have a wife down there, even if she's not often there these days. So there's no secrets. And she wasn't going to come dancing that night, that lady said, but she said she knew it was my birthday and she wanted to give us a present. She wanted to meet my wife, so she showed up. Last ball, Super Bowl, and her, like another handful of the women down there, actually spent some of the night talking to my wife, also asking for her permission. End of the over, 4 runs on the Super Bowl, permission to have a dance with me, and we both said there's no need to go down that path. I said if I'm sitting down at any point and I'm just having a chat with my wife, I still will get up and dance with somebody. You don't need to feel awkward because my wife's there, and that's what she said. Anyway, yeah, it was a really good night, and it's always a good night. It's going to be great this Saturday, next Saturday, and every other Friday after that. Anyway, it'd be nice to have my wife to come a little bit more frequently, I reckon, once she gets back from Adelaide. I think it's going to be the plan, which is really good. I'm trying to work out who's batting with you. It's got to be Luke. Play ball. Yep. So this is Steph. that'll be 2. That'll be also 2. Actually, that's not very smart. That's out. That's not very smart at all. In fact, it's dumb. Yeah, I don't know what Luke was thinking there, but anyway, they had 2, and now they end up with -5. A chance here for Robbie or Steph. No, they get a couple. Wide ball, that is, so wide ball I pay. Last ball. And 6 Peel should be able to get the victory here unless these 2 are no good. Too early to tell whether that's the case. As he comes in to bowl this one and straight to Belly. Oh, Belly, that was going to be gone. We all know it, and that's the end of the over. 1 for 28 for Steph. But that over was his first wicket in the game. Didn't bat too badly either. He played a few nice shots. I remember seeing them. Play ball. The man of the moment, Jesus. Play ball. Yeah, Lee Horton. They need a good over from him here. It's a very good ball first up. And beat the bat. The batsman never even looked like getting wood on that one. Robbie was battling to bend over and pick that ball up, and he's now absolutely rooted as a result. And I'm not lying, that's exactly how it is. He comes in the bowl, this is too much there, but he's out of his crease, and he's not going to realise this, but he's out. You've got to come back, you're out of your crease. No, because he was out of his crease, yeah. So I made the call early, I knew it was the case, it was definite. And yeah, they're on board with it now, but initially you can see the batsman run the other end. He was thinking all the way that that's a no-y. It wasn't. That's a wide, you can have that. I'll look after you when I can, but only then. Yeah. Anyway, Jesus hasn't been bowling his quick ones tonight. He's been bowling just off a couple, 2 or 3 steps, bowling a little bit of spin. He's actually bowled quite well. He bowls this one. That's almost hit Belly in the head. And it's very good fielding there by Jesus. Oh, you little beauty. Oh, the prodigal son turns up when it matters. Last ball. Yes, it's a very exciting weekend, no doubt, for Jesus. As he comes into bowl here. It's a wide, and that's the end of the over. We got a bit of a mixture from him in that over, to be fair. But he's got 3 for 8, and he made 39. So, yes, he's... it's always... have I? It's always a tough... time of the year, no doubt, for Jesus, but tonight he has played very, very well in overall. Play ball. Right, so he bowls. That's Belly. It was a low full toss. It's reasonably good fielding there by Steph, but couldn't hang on to it entirely. Yeah. All right, Belly. It was a slower ball, and the batsman... little bit lucky, got an edge. Anyway, things are evening up here a bit, which is good for the game. You know, they didn't need all that many to win the game in this partnership, but they haven't scored any yet. In fact, they're on -1. That will now change and be pretty positive too. It was definitely 3. The batsman was very adamant. He was pointing to that ball and looking at me and going more or less, you better give that 3, mate, because I know it is. Anyway, I was always going to, because it was. He was right. But 2 runs last ball. But I wouldn't worry about it so much, boys, that situation. Just let me do my thing. I am watching 99% of the time. So, yeah, I can usually see when it's a 2 or 3 more often than not. This should be out. Oh, he swears at the other batsman and says go. He said the F word in front of that, and that's the end of the over. Anyway, that's all good. So, you're Nathan, right? Okay. So you reckon I've got the stats round the wrong way a bit here. That may have happened. Anyway, from now on, I'll make sure I don't make that the case any further, in case I have been doing that. Play ball. Might have got confused who was who. Chris Clark bowls. It's a full toss. It wasn't high enough for Inoue. Belly's there. I reckon that's gone. And they might review this, I've got a feeling. No, they're... What are you doing? Yep, you are. Okay. So he has decided. They had a quick chat, and one of the blokes on the sidelines also wanted to be a part of it. So we gave it. We haven't got a review wrong tonight. I'm hoping I'm not wrong here either. And I don't think I'm going to be, but we'll make sure of it. Here it comes. Oh, you're going to be gone. Yeah, that's out there. Oh dear. I'll wind it forward. That's right. It's the best part of 4 frames. And yet they took us on. He bowls this one. He hits it over the Belly's head. Chris Clark's there. And they get a run. Anyway, gee whiz. They still need 20, which is 14 more than they needed when these two came out here. So it's looking a fair way off at the moment. Chris Clark. Full toss. Again, it's sort of 50-50-ish. So I'm probably prepared to give the bowler the benefit in that instance. It was tight, I thought. It was 50-50's around about right. Might have been just above the waist technically, but I didn't think it was a clear-cut thing. That was lower than the ball before, so we're not calling that. And last ball we're going to have now. So I've got a chance here to maybe get back to 0 in the partnership. That won't be happening though. It's the end of the over. All right, so 2 overs to go. I reckon the batting team still have a review up their sleeve, and I think the bowling team have 2. So that might come into play here with only 2 overs to go and the scores are relatively close. Play ball. Wide ball, and I'm paying it, and it is. You can take that one to the bank. Ethan Benson, there he is. That's not a bad shot, Belly. Misfields it and swears loudly, but wouldn't really have mattered, I don't think. I don't reckon he would have been running anyone out there. Anyway, this is Robbie Davis, and it's a no ball off the pitch, which is shit. They've given away 6 runs so far in this over, and you know, it just takes the pressure off them a little bit. They haven't been scoring many, as we saw, but this is just helping them a bit. Comes in a bowl, and this one's on line. That's also going to be 2. I don't think they're going to run them out. Jesus was trying his level best, as he has done all night, and it's last ball coming up. The difference is 7 runs at the moment. Could we have a draw? I'm hoping for a draw in the AFL match tonight. Can we have one here? Off the foot. Oh dear. And end of the over. I reckon that was going to be a leg side if he got his foot out the way. It would have been on the line, I reckon. And anyway, hit his foot, and they didn't run either. So, yeah, they missed out on an opportunity there, the batting side, as far as I can tell. Right, Chris Price is going to be bowling. And they need 8 runs. Play ball. Around the wicket, he's going to be bowling. And straight to Jesus. And the throw comes in, and that's 2. Oh, it's a danger play. You need to keep the ball away from Jesus at the moment. He's had a really good game. So they need to hit it somewhere else. And they do here, but it's trouble. No, oh, he gets back. Gee, that was a really good effort, actually, to be fair, by the batsman, because he almost turned on a dime there and got back into his crease. A lot of people would have got run out in that situation. He was good enough to get back when it really did matter. Right. Pricey, and he bowls, and it's a wide, and there's no doubt about it, it's not iffy. Yeah, re-bowl, the batsmen are very animated. Don't worry, I've got you covered. I know when you want it again, which is nearly every time. He comes in the bowl here, and the batsman hits a nice shot. It goes through the fingers there of Jesus, and all of a sudden we need 2 runs off 2 balls. Oh, it's very exciting stuff, this game. There's Chris, he comes in the bowl, the batsman goes for it, and hits only the single. And they really, that squares thing up. So it scores a level, and I've got to say the chances of this being a draw are very remote, because it's unlikely that they'll do nothing. But you never know. I mean, they've got no keepers either, so there's a very good chance it won't be a dot ball. It's going to be the winning. One of these teams are going to win here, you would think. Oh, geez. Probably 50-50 on the height, but it doesn't matter because they get 2, and that's the end of the over in the game. A bit of a anti-climax, that last delivery. He was never going to take a wicket off that ball, I didn't reckon. Anyway. Yeah, so that's the end of it. Now, I think this next game's 8-a-side, so I'm going to... Yeah, thanks, boys. I'm going to set it up. Can I have the ball? Thanks, Jesus. Thank you, mate. I'll set it up as an 8-a-side, and I'll change it later if that's not the case, but I think it is. Thanks, mate. Yeah, all good. We'll be back soon. I hope you enjoyed that game. I did. Radio. Tryhards won the toss. They're batting first. And yeah, it looks like only 6 fielders out. Is it 6 aside or 8 aside? 8? Okay, where are all your players? They're coming in now, are they? All right, good to go. So Pete and Xander. Yeah, Xander had a birthday on the same day as myself. And hopes his wife Elena. And he's 37, so I'm just a lazy 20 years older than that bloke. This is Clint. And play ball. We just get stuck into it straight away. He wanted to move the field there. Just as the bowler was coming in. Take 2, play ball. So he comes in to bowl the first ball of the game, and Pete plays a nice shot, and there's David, and they pick up a couple of runs. Xander, how was your birthday? Good? It was good, yeah. Anyway, we'll see how he goes. First ball, nice shot by Xander. That was Elwyn. Elwyn said, yes, I'm playing for the crease beaters tonight. So, same day as Xander, 12th of April, yeah. Anyway, good ball, it's okay. Yeah, good, yeah, I'm happy with that. Yeah, my grandparents on my dad's side actually got married on the 12th of April as well. Third ball. Wonder what year that was. It was a long, long time ago. He lived to about 91 and she lived to about 83. They died 5 weeks apart. Last ball. And I reckon they passed away, oh Christ, it'd be more than 20 years ago. Anyway, this is Clint coming in the bowl. And that's 2. End of the over. Yeah, my granddad's birthday, or birth date, same as my mum's, 25th of September. Definitely different years though. Who's this? Dan. D-A-N, Dan. Sounds good. I can spell Dan. Play ball. Dan comes in the bowl. Actually not a bad speller, actually, I am. Not too bad. Anyway, I wouldn't be the only person that knows how to spell Dan. But I don't reckon I can spell Snuffleupagus, which is Nils's nickname when he plays for the Howlers. So I'm not even going to try that one. Dan comes in, he bowls to Pete, short. Oh, bottom edge onto the stumps, out bowled. Oh, that wasn't a very good shot because it wasn't a particularly special delivery. They celebrate the wicket as though it was one of the greatest pieces of bowling of all time, but it wasn't. The batsman there was the one that just played a poor shot. There's no other way to describe it. Dan, he comes in to bowl to Pete. In the air, lands safely, and they get through for a couple. Bit of a unique situation having an 8-a-side game on a Thursday, but these guys have done that before, and just changes things up a bit. Should be, hopefully we get a really good game like the last one. Xander, oh, caught by Brett though, and that's out, crossed back, and we'll have one more ball here. Yep. That's 2 wickets for Dan the man. As he comes in, both those wickets have come off fairly shortish deliveries. As he comes in the bowl to Xander again. This is a much better ball, and they do hit it away for 2, although the fielding by Dave was pretty good. That's the end of the over. He got a good kick away there, and I had the feeling that had he hit the stumps with that kick, and he wasn't that far away, that it would have been out. This is David probably, yep. Play ball. Yep, we're going around the wicket, which is more than fine. Yep, feel free to bowl. Yep. As here he is, he comes in the bowl, and the full toss, side net, back net, and there's Brett again. Oh, another catch for him. It's a very, very good start here for the crease beaters. As he bowls this one and just came back a little bit, that one, off the pitch and beat the bat. What's Dino doing there on the MCG? I ask myself that every week as Pete comes in to bowl this one. And David bowled it and Pete hit it for 2. That's what happened there. Only bloke dressed in a white shirt so far tonight in this game anyway is David. A few Marlborough men floating around with white shirts as well, but that's about it. They're playing on the MCG at the moment against the Baldrick Bouncers. David comes in, he bowls to Pete. And a bit of an edge, and that's caught by my mate Elwyn. And he is my mate, he really is. That's out. Anyway, last ball. Oh, they're excited about the fact that Elwyn's chipped in there with a catch. Good to see. David comes in, he bowls to Xander. Xander hit the top net with that shot. There's David with the throw. It's too high and it's too wide, and that's the end of the over. They get 1. 2 for -5 for David. And is there any danger at all that these 2 batsmen might possibly score runs at any point, we wonder? Anyway, Dave Hawkey will be thinking, hope they don't. He's going to be the bowler. Play ball. Xander just needing to pace himself and have a bit of a spell as he's now 37 years of age. And the years are catching up with him. That's 2. Yep. Are you all good? Yep. Pete's just looking around at the scoreboard there for a bit. As Dave Hawkey bowls, and the batsman hits that on the offside for a couple. Good fielding there by our good old friend David. Dave Hawkey comes in and he bowls to Xander. Oh, this could be 7. Can they run him out? I reckon they have. What do you want to do? Yeah, but having a look at this. I reckon he's got him here. And we'll have a look, eh? We haven't had to change any calls so far tonight. Is this going to be a change call, or is it going to stay out? I think there'll be lots in it. Yeah, it's gone. His bat's in the air, and if you wind it forward, probably a frame and a half, perhaps. So yeah, we're on the money, and we put the run out in. So the first review of the game is lost by the batting team as he bowls this one. Oh, jeez. Yep. A bit like a couple of times last night. It's not worth commenting on what happened there, so I'm not gonna. Piss poor play it was. He comes in the bowl. And that's a nice drive, but there's a fielder there and that'll be gone. Oh, gee, it's all falling apart at the seams for the tryhards. And another run out. They're on -9 and last ball super ball. There's no reason why Xander wouldn't just try and go for the big shot here. He may as well, have a crack. They've got 5 in the back here at the moment. And it's no ball. We got 5 in the back. Oh, this will be interesting. Do they take the 18? So hang on. Do you want 18 or do you want no ball plus 7 and a rebowl? Okay, so it's a no ball that's gone for 7. So you can take 18 runs and you can walk away, or you can have 9 runs and you can have another ball. Surely they take the 18, eh? 18, yeah. Xander didn't want to, but Pete did, and I tell you what, that's definitely the right call. No doubt about it. So they get 18 off the last ball, which gives them 9 at the end of the day, which is a shitload more than they deserve. And if they only had got 9, if they took the 9 and had another ball, he basically would have had to hit the back net himself, Pete, to make it worth it. And based on how he'd been batting up until then, the chances of that happening were almost none. So it was a no-brainer, I reckon. You had to take the 18 and walk away. Yep, so common sense has prevailed, but Xander wasn't thinking that. He was thinking, I want another ball. 5 fielders in the back half. You had 5 fielders in the back half. Sorry, mate, what's your name? Conan. Yeah, I know. Amit, yeah. Amit and Conan. It'll be these 2 blokes. It looks like Elwyn in a bowl. And I think he must usually play for the tryhards, actually. Because he's not in the system for the crease beaters. Play ball. And that's right when I think about it. Here he is, Elwyn. He bowls the right arm around. Conan hits it for 2. Yeah, Conan the Barbarian, maybe. Although not quite big enough for that title, probably. That's a good shot. It wasn't a very good ball, but it's gone for 7. And all of a sudden, the score is on 18. It's only -9 about a minute or 2 ago. This is Conan, and there's a fielder there. I'm not too sure who that bloke is, but when he bowls, I will find out. We've got 2 there. Darren Joins having a bowl on the MCG. Amit, this is going to be over his head, the fielder, and that'll be 3. He didn't hit it very well, but the result is good. Elwyn. He comes in to bowl this one, and the batsman plays a good shot. Well fielded by Dave Hawkey and David, and I reckon that was going to be gone with a direct hit. Anyway, last ball, the batsman was just dragging the chain a bit as he was trying to get down the other end. Wide ball, and it's the end of the over. So they get 17 runs off that over, and they had 12 off the over before. So they're turning it around a bit, which is good because we certainly don't want this to be a one-sided game, even though it still might be. But at least now they're starting to score a few. Sorry, Clint. Clint, who's this? Tyrone. All right, we can go with that. That's why I didn't know his name, because he's a new bloke, hasn't played before. Play ball. I suppose I assume we've spelt Tyrone right, but we'll go with it. Leg side. That's a wide. Looks like Nick Bell's going to be having a bat on the MCG with Rob Davis again. They batted together in the last game. No. Not out, I don't reckon. Comes in the bowl to Amit, and Amit hits that quite well. There's a chance here for the bowler, and I reckon he's got him. It's really good fielding, and I'm sure that's gone. And he has a look at his mates to see if they're going to give him any sort of reason to review it, and they give him absolutely naught. Yeah, they weren't even really paying all that much attention, I don't reckon. Anyway, out it was, out I paid. He comes in the bowl. They're going to need to at least save one review. That's out again. Yeah, they're going to want to save a review for Andre, because he'll be looking to use one probably when he gets his turn. And they've already blown one, so they want to use the next one wisely if they possibly can. Amit, he's on a hat trick, this bloke. And their first gamer, Tyrone, they get 2. It's always good to see someone that's playing their first game at SEMA Sports and doing okay. As he bowls, good ball, bit of swing, and the batsman played it quite well. That was Conan. David did the fielding, and that's the end of the over. So 2 for -4 in your first game, first spell, first over. You've got to be happy with that. I used to say that a lot back in the day. You've got to be happy with that. Don't say it so much these days. Plate, you know, it's not easy trying to work out who's going to bowl here. They've come up with somebody. It's Dave Hawkey. Yeah, whatever happened to trying to plan the next over or 2 ahead. Play ball, rather than procrastinating about it for half an hour before you make a decision. He comes in the bowl. That's a slight exaggeration. Yeah. So he hasn't. Oh, have you actually held on to that? Okay. Not out. Too much doubt. Might have been a little feather on that. I wasn't entirely sure. The only people. Right. Just play. Wide. No, not out. And the only 2 real people that were appealing for that was the two up the front, which is the keeper and David to my right. And I couldn't even see that he actually completed the catch, but he actually did say that he did, wide. And which I believe. But anyway, we didn't end up paying it. There was too much doubt in my mind to, give it out conclusively, and so I did not do that. 2 runs. Dave Dorky-Hawkey bowls to Ammett. And it's nicely played. They should be okay here getting 2, and they are. Last ball. Dirk Manson about to have a bowl to Robbie Davis on the MCG. Big Innie coming in to knock the stumps over, I reckon will be the tactic. Although he got hammered for 7, I just noticed in the corner of my eye, so I was miles off. And that's the end of the over. Nice shot there. Yep, absolutely hammered that shot on the MCG. I only saw it, as I said, out of the corner. Yeah, last over of the partnership, that's right. Play ball. Nick Conan. Oh, it's a good piece of bowling. It's right on the money. And yeah, the batsman will not think that that's too flash, but it was well bowled. Well, there's a review on the MCG for Dino. Leg side that is, and we re-bowl it. Conan, he faces Nick, and in the air, but just sort of came off the net a little bit too quickly for David to be able to field it or catch it, and they got a couple. Ammett, wide ball, it's wide every day of the week, and we'll re-bowl it. Wonder who might be batting next. See Andre sitting there in the corner, and he's got might be putting some gloves on. Full toss, I didn't think it was too high. So 1 is what I'm playing there. I can see Mike putting gloves on too. So it does look like we are going to get the dream, a Mike-Andre partnership. Good enough. And call that one as just in as it passed the crease. Yeah, Mike and Andre. We've been getting on better in recent times, but anything could happen. Take long for to set Andre off. Last ball, super ball. Nick. I was going to go wide, but he hit it, and it wasn't high, so it's 4. End of the it was a super ball. End of the over. So that actual pair did a decent enough job, to be fair. They got 32 runs. And that's not bad. I mean, if they all get that, then you're looking at over 120, and 120 is well above average. Andre, are you coming out, or are you going to keep talking to Lewis? Because he's at the counter there, and he's looking at Lewis, and he's pointing to something on the board there or something. Anyway, now they get his attention, as he's in a bit of a world of his own. Now, and Aaron gives him a bit of a serve from the Marlborough men to let him know that, mate, it's your turn to come out and bat, so how about getting out here? Anyway, it's happening. He's here now. What's that say? Oh, gee whiz. Andre Rannis something or other. I've got a new name for it. It's got there it is. It's on the back of his shirt. Brannis, Mara, whatever the hell that means. Someone will know. They probably won't be able to believe I don't know, but I'm stuffed if I do. I think this is Dan again. Right, play ball. Yep, so, yeah, on you go. On your way. And he comes in the bowl to Andre. First ball. Oh, gone straight away. You can cross back. That's a golden duck. Cross back. Come back. Yeah, swap. Yeah, first ball. Oh, gee, could you ask for a more entertaining start than that? I asked myself. It was a really good catch by the bloke. That was Dave Dorky-Hawkey, so good work. Comes in the bowl again. Andre short. Oh, it's hit him in the mid-drift, and that ball just turned a little bit, and he wasn't able to adapt to it in any way, shape or form. Oh, great start here as This is Dan. And he comes in, he bowls to Andre. Andre leaves his crease, he hits it straight. It's a bump ball, so it's 5. 5 is what that is. There was definitely a chance of a run out if they could have fielded the ball cleanly. Mike on strike here for the first time tonight. And yeah, Dan bowls to him. It's a little bit short, he played it quite well. Not a bad effort there by Tyrone, but they do get through for a couple. Dan comes in the bowl to Andre, short. Hit it well, at 7. Oh, jeez, it was going to be a tight call there. Last ball, and I reckon that's hit the base of the stumps, that throw. And the bails haven't come off. And if they come off in the next second or two, they could review. But once he starts his run up, it's the next ball. Here we go. So too late even if the bails fell off now. But I reckon it did hit the base of the stumps. And the bowler was looking at that to say, surprised that the bails hadn't actually fallen. That's the end of the over. Anyway, Dan's got 3 for 6, which is pretty good figures. And they end up getting 11 runs off that over, which is not a bad result considering they got a wicket on the first ball. David, perhaps. Yep, that's who it is. Play ball. So right arm around the wicket he's bowling, and he's bowling to Mike. And it's a good ball. And nothing wrong with that. It was sort of wide-ish, but it cut back towards the batsman, so there's no chance that we were going to be balling the wide. He played that okay, did Mike, but 1 run is all he can get for that. Andre, they're on 53. Damien Quayle has a bowl on the MCG, and Belly gets 1. Very exciting stuff. Andre, oh, he's gone for the big heave-ho on the leg side. It was the right ball shot to play probably because the ball was short, but he forgot about what he needed to do, and that was actually hitting the ball, and he didn't do that, and as a result he was out bowled. Well, that really wasn't a great result there for Andre, as we saw. Elwyn, he's putting his gloves on. Andre on strike, he's facing David. Oh gee, that's an absolute load of shit, it really is. It's a no ball off the pitch. Darren bowls on the MCG, and Belly hits another one. He's on fire, 2 ones in a row as David comes in here and he bowls to Andre. Andre played it okay, it's good fielding. That would have been Clint that fielded that ball. And anyway, they only got a run. Last ball coming up here. Skylark written on the back of Mike's shirt, Skylark. In the air, it almost hit Andre. They get 2, and that's the end of the over. Right, David's also done pretty well tonight, 3 for -4. Happy days. Clint to bowl next. Play ball over the wicket we're going with. And Mike played it quite nicely, I don't mind telling you. A low full toss that he hit nicely on the leg side for 2. Andre. Andre in strike, Clint bowls to him. And he goes for the big shot, it's in the air, it's going to be safe, they're going to get 4 for that. So that worked out pretty good for the batting team there. They try hard, so that score's edging up a little bit. As he bowls to Mike. Mike, this should be caught. And it is. Yep, Nick taking the catch down the back there. Good on you, Nick. Yep, Clint bowls to Andre. And full toss, he hit it quite well. There's a chance there for Brad. Oh, it was going to be good night nurse, but he missed. Oh, gee, there's a lot of people out there that were barracking for that to hit the stumps. But it wasn't the case, and it's over the wicket, and he bowls to Mike now. And Mike hits that for 2. Oh, geez, I think he was going to be gone there as well. Anyway, they get 2, and it's last ball. Oh, they could have got him 2 balls in a row. Anyway, didn't happen. Cruz is there. I haven't noticed Cruz before now. Anyway, Clint bowls to Andre and hit his foot. And they get 1. End of the over. So anyway, they've got 19 off 3 overs, which is by no means terrible. But they'll be probably hoping to score around maybe 10 or thereabouts in this over. If they could do that, that'd be a good result. Play ball. Somebody just called my name. I don't know who it was. Anyway, he bowls and he played that in the air and the catch is taken. So cross back, yeah, Andre's still here. Elwyn puts the bails on. He's done it. He's got his gloves on. We're good. Right. Yeah, play. Brett going into bowl to Andre and off his foot. And so 1 run is all I'm paying for that. Brett comes in the bowl to Michael. And in the air, Dave Hawkey. Oh, he takes the catch and rolls over just to add a little bit of pizzazz to that overall performance. Yeah, it made it look a little bit more special by rolling over and, probably doing that deliberately for YouTube purposes. Anyway, Brett comes in, he bowls to Andre. He goes for the big one, top net, side net. 3, and then we were going to have a pretty tight call there on a direct hit. I was probably leaning towards in, but it would have been quite a tight one. It's 2 balls to go, and he bowls to Mike. And Mike plays a very, very nice looking shot. Good fielding, and they get 2. It was a lovely looking drive by Mike. Last ball, super ball. They certainly cannot afford to lose a wicket here. Losing 10 here will mean they only come out with 5-run partnership, and that won't be any good, so it can't happen. But will it? Or it might. Oh, gee, it almost did. Oh, end of the over. Oh, Dave Hawkey almost pulled off the magician catch again. And, fair dinkum. Can you just imagine what that would have done to the confidence of the tryhards if that had been out. Anyway, they get away with it. And we'll go round the grounds because I feel like at the MCG, the Marlborough men made 132. Baldrick bounces a -3, but it's only 1 over in. Bay 13. Who would want to be Ethan these days? He's the 6 offenders made 102. And Victoria's Secret a -4, but that's also in the first over. Yeah, how you going? That's Marinus and some other bloke. Hendrick, that's who the other one is. All right, play ball. Right, this is Elwyn. And he bowls, and it's a wide. That's not a very good ball. And we can make the call. Elwyn. Right arm over. Batsman, this is not a wide. Batsman tees off but doesn't make contact. What's Lewis doing? Yeah, he's having something else to eat. Jesus Christ, I never miss. Yeah, he's feeding his face, if you don't mind. Had a packet of chips earlier. I don't know what he's eating at the moment. Off the foot. Oh, it's gone for 5. That worked out pretty good for Marinus. Dave just stuck the foot out and it ricocheted. It was always going to be 3 or 4, but he ended up being a 5. Out of your crease, but he smacks it. Not out. No, well held by Marinus. He knew what he was doing. The pennies dropped. He's been out in that situation before, but not tonight. He knew exactly what to do. His belly's about to have a bowl, but I can't watch it because Elwyn's bowling it more or less at the same time. It goes for 7, and that's not even close, so don't even bother asking. Last ball. Around the wickets, Elwyn, he comes in, he bowls to Marinus. Marinus leaves his crease, it's off the toe of the bat, and Nick didn't even look like it, and that's the end of the over. So they get 4 handy runs. They got 18 runs off that over, and Elwyn usually plays for the tryhards, and it looks like he's doing the same thing tonight because he's gone for 35 runs with no wickets, playing for the crease beaters. So, yeah, how can you tell the difference? Almost half the runs have come off the one bloke and he's playing for the opposition. How does that work? Anyway, play ball. Yeah, this is Tyrone, just quietly. Play. And he bowls to Marinus, who hits it nice. Dave Hawkey! Oh, gee, he had a really big chance. Directed, had him cold. Anyway, they get away. It's an exciting game all of a sudden, as a lot of these games are down here at SEMA Sports. As he comes in, he bowls to Hendrick, who plays it nicely. There's Clint, but he didn't read the ball off the net there at all, to be brutally honest, as he comes in and bowls to Marinus. And it's some good footing again, but he's dropped the bat. But anyway, they get 2. Time out, you can grab your bat. Yes, I always jump in there and make sure that they don't try and run them out in that instance. And they didn't. He bowls. Hendrick, it's a nice drive. It's a good footwork there, but it's going to be 2. He saved at least a run, maybe 2. That was Dan the man that did the fielding there. Tyrone's his first game. He bowls, Marinus leg side, and it might be last ball. So yeah, it's only the second wide that he's bowled. He's going to come out with sort of reasonably good figures here, I think. It's for his first game, irrespective of what happens here. And it's only going to be the 2. That'll be all right. And that's the end of the over. There you go, 2 for 7. If you're playing your first game down here at SEMA Sports and you got 2 for 7, you're walking away pretty happy, as most players would take that, I reckon. I wonder how he'll go with the bat. We'll find out shortly. This is Brett now. Play ball. Brett Cowan starting his run up from the corner. Comes all the way into bowl to Marinus, who played a really nice shot. It ricocheted off Dave Hawkey. Went to David. Did hit the side net, so we did find a way to pay 2 runs for that. He bowled Hendrick. A full toss. I didn't think it was quite high enough for a no-y, but it may have been a wide if he didn't hit it. Anyway, we give him 2. Brett comes and he bowls to Marinus. Nice drive, but straight gone. Good fielding by the bowler. Hendrick tried valiantly there to recover his ground, but not even close to making it. Have another bite of your roll or whatever it is you're eating at the moment, Lewis, as that's going to be 1 because it hit the back net at my end. And somebody maybe give him an ice cream as well, or chocolate, just to wash it down with. Lewis. Anyway, Brett bowls, and nice shot there by Hendrick Milan, that's his name. And we give him 2. They got 91 last ball, so this is good. It looks like they're going to post a score that potentially could be competitive. This is what we were sort of hoping for, because last time it was a one-sided affair when these 2 teams met. That's the end of the over. I don't recall the exact score, but it was quite a one-sided game. And this still could be the case here, but it's heading in the right direction. If they get anywhere around the 100 mark, which they currently sit at, that's usually a good benchmark to give you an idea that the game could be potentially a close one. Play ball. This is Nick, and he comes in and he bowls to Marinus, and it's a good ball, and he hits it in the air. And oh, look at the valiant effort that was by my mate Tyrone. I don't know why all of a sudden I'm saying valiant, but I've said it twice in the space of a couple of overs. My dad used to drive a Valiant. Yep, anyway, that's okay as well. Yeah, back in the day he did. Yeah, I don't think it was a wide. Yeah, no. Nick, he comes in, he bowls. And nicely played, Dave Hawkey. And there's a couple of runs there. Edge it up to 97. Mo walks through the door. He's playing for Hardik Panya, as he always does. Nick bowls, and that's nicely played as well. There's David, and we pick up 2 with 2 balls to go. Lewis keeps leading as Nick comes in the bowl here, and he bowls to Hendrick. And Hendrick played it nicely on the leg side, fielded by Tyrone. They get 2, and it's last ball, super ball, and anything other than a wicket here is a good result for the batting team. Even a dot ball would be okay. Anyway, I think it's going to be 4, and it is. That's the end of the over. Can you guys grab us the ball, please, somebody? I would appreciate it. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, Elwyn's all over it. He knows what I'm looking for here. Thanks, Elwyn. Yeah, and here you go. Can you keep that in there for me? Good man. Right, looked like one-sided games in the other two courts potentially, but we'll have a look now and see if it's changed. Not so much on the MCG. Marlborough Men 132, Baldwick Bouncers 25. Not completely out of it, but it's in the 5th over. Who's batting? Oh, Dirk's batting at the moment, and he's their main batsman, so they need a few more from him in those next couple of overs. Bay 13. 6 offenders 102, Victoria's Secret 33 in the 6th over, so not completely out of it either. So yeah, all 3 games at the moment, you could make a case for either side. Yes. What runs were you requesting? So in the first over that you batted, no, there was a 5. It wasn't a 7, it was a bump ball. I remember calling it. Yeah, so it was so in your first, first over, yeah, the third ball of the over, I gave you 5. It was on that side for a start, and it was a bump ball, and it ricocheted off a fielder and went for 5. I remember calling it in the commentary. The third ball of the third pair. Okay, so Andre obviously mustn't have thought it was a bump ball, and he must have thought it was 7, not 5. Anyway, they can check that if they want, but it was the third ball of the third pair, and Andre was on strike, and as I said, it was ricocheted off a fielder onto the back net. I paid 5, and they're asking me now if I can change it to 7, because that's what they thought it was. I can't do that. Play ball, Dave Dorky, Hawkey, and Dan opening. Good fielding by Pete. So 2 runs there, and Conan is the bowler. Right, Andre puts the bails on. Or he is trying to. Right, he comes in and he bowls, and it's a wide, so no problems there. Comes in the bowl. It's going to be a couple. That looks like Ben McPherson. G'day, Ben. Ben from the Big Knockers. That's out. Ben plays for the Big Knockers on a Thursday night. I love Big Knockers. The cricket team that plays down here on a Thursday is also not a bad bunch of blokes as well. It's a wide. Last ball. Conan. A straight hit, well fielded. They all yell and scream, but it's 1, and that's the end of the over. It's all good. Pete, I reckon he might bowl next. 19 degrees, partly cloudy at 7:56 p.m. Play ball. It's the night before Easter, or Easter Friday. Yep, we're all good here. Pete bowls. Bowls to Dan. Hit it okay. There's Andre. I think it was going to be in even if he hit the stumps, which he didn't do. They got 3. Olivia joins batting on the MCG facing Zoran as Pete bowls here. Good shot, side net, back net. I'm thinking no. What do you want to do here? What are we going to do? They're thinking about it. They're not taking us on. Might have a quick squiz at that if I get time. Thought it was pretty close. Gave it in. That's going to be 1. He bowls. It's hit pretty well. Oh no, I don't reckon that's out either. They should have caught it. They could have had a chance. It was a bit unlucky. Andre was a bit stiff there because the bowler got a hand to it, and it ricocheted wide of Andre and went for 7. And otherwise it was a chance for him to maybe get a run out. That's 2, by the way. And it's last ball. Looks like that was in the one that they didn't review, the first one I was just talking about. I've checked it. I've only checked one camera. That's out, and that's the end of the over. It looks like it's in by enough there to probably not... I might check the other one. I've got time while they change overs, although Andre might be in the way on the other one. I can't tell on the full length one. So if I was reviewing it, I would have been sticking with the not out based on the evidence that I have. Play ball. But you couldn't tell from the full length camera, but you could tell from the normal bowlers one. No, I don't reckon that's out either. And let's see if they want to take anything on yet, because we've had three potentially tightish ones. I don't reckon that's out though. I didn't reckon any of them were. The three that they've appealed for, and they didn't think that either, obviously, because they haven't checked on any of them either. So they're obviously appealing and trying to coax me into it. And when I say no, they go, yeah, all right, I'll accept it. Right, that was 4 runs there for Dave, as Amit is the bowler, and he comes in and he bowls to Dan. Short, but it's out. Oh, gee, a brain fade from the batsman there, as he's thinking, I'm going to get a no ball for too high, but he stepped out of his crease, so I couldn't give him the no ball. And then he found himself stranded, and he got his foot back in, but not before the bowls had been taken. So, as I said, a bit of a brain fade from the batsman on that occasion. If he had been in his crease the whole time, he would have got a much better result. That's gone through the legs of Pete, and he can't believe it. It surprised the living crap out of him, as he thought he had that covered. They got 2. As he comes and he bowls to Dave Hawkey. It's a nice drive, and it's well fielded by Conan, and the throw comes in, but it's wide. And they get a run. Last ball coming up. Yeah, the batsman, I think he was stepping away just to give himself room. Amit, the bowler, saw that as the batter not being ready, and therefore he pulled out of the delivery. Now he looked... you looked away and he thinks you're not ready. So that's what's going on there. So that time he looked to his left at the other game for a moment, I think it was. And so Amit picked up on that and said, well, he's obviously not ready. I don't know why he's doing this all of a sudden. He was just batting and facing up normally before those last 2 attempts. Anyway, they get 2, and that's the end of the over. Yeah, so we get through it in the end, 1 for 5. But I can see where the bowler was coming from there, because it did appear on those last 2 balls as if the batsman actually wasn't ready. But I think his argument would be he was ready on both times, all the way through. Right, play ball. This is Mike. Everyone just loves Mike. He bowls, and it's a wide. And we'll re-bowl that. Yeah, Mike comes and he bowls. And it's a wide again, so again we'll re-bowl it. Mike needs to put one on line here sometime soon. Bowls, and it's a full toss, but it's not a high one. Here's Mariners, and yeah, that's gone. The keeper did take the ball, and then he took the stump, so that's out. And we pay it Dave Hawkey. Has to wear the -5 against his name. Mike comes in and he bowls to Dave. It's at 7. Can they run him out? The answer's no. Oh, look at them all. There's 4 of them there, and that's 4. That still wasn't enough. And hands on heads and all the rest of it, but all the moaning and groaning. But 7 runs is the result as he bowls. Daniel, chance here. No, they'll get 2 more. Yeah, on 29, they've got the first skin covered at the moment here, the batting team. As Mike comes in the bowl and the batsman hits it pretty well, and there's Andre. I reckon it's 4. So I reckon that's side net, then back net. So that's what I'm going with. And he's still got 2 to go, Mike. Yeah, re-bowls, mate. Don't forget those. He thought he was done and dusted. At the moment, they've got 5 in the back, but Xander just came forward, so they're okay. And that'll be 5. Oh, Mike wanted to finish this over. He'd had enough. Anyway, last ball, Super Boy. He's gone for 17 so far. He won't want it to be 29 or 31 even. So we'll see what happens. They stand back for it. And he goes for the big shot. It's wide as Xander. There's Conan. Hits the back net. They get 8. End of the over. Oh my God. They got 25 off the over. And there was a wicket in that over as well. So there you go. Let's change the complexion of the game a bit. 46 runs in one pair, chasing 105. Nearly half the work done. Looks like Elwyn and David. And gee, Elwyn would want to do something with the bat because he didn't absolutely zilch with the ball. And yeah, they'll be thinking that crease beaters will be thinking. Well, tryhards will be thinking he didn't try too hard in this game. He usually does when he plays for us, but not tonight. Hendrick is the man bowling here. Hendrick Milan. He take us for middle, but it's not. It's leg. Play ball. Anyway, who cares? Around the wicket. Here comes in, he bowls to Elwyn. Bruce Dobson walks through the door. That's going to be 2 runs, which yeah, Elwyn gets off the mark. I haven't heard too much about the footy tonight. I haven't heard too much about the footy. I know Collingwood were winning fairly comfortably early. So that's going to be 1. So the fact that I've heard nothing about the footy in the last hour or 45 minutes or so tells me, oh, there's Andre going crook at Mike, telling him where he wants him to field, and Mike doesn't want to have a bar of it. So they're getting stuck in here. They're still arguing about it. It might be about having 3 or 4 in the right half here, I reckon. Anyway, Andre was pretty adamant there with Mike, or pretty animated. And I can tell you, I saw the look on Mike's face, he didn't appreciate it at all. Anyway, getting back to the AFL footy, the fact that I haven't heard anything tells me about 3 things. Number 1, it's not a draw. It doesn't look like being. When he drops a one-handed catch, I'm just going to give that 1. Last ball, number 2, I reckon Charlie Cameron hasn't kicked too many goals, certainly not 4. And number 3, Collingwood have probably won when I tip Brisbane. So I'm tipping that's what's happened. That's the end of the over. And I think the game would have just about finished by now. I think it started at 5:30 our time, so it might still have a few minutes to go maybe. Conan. We've got about 20 bets happening on Saturday. Hopefully one of those will happen. Julian Gangemi's here. Play ball. This is Conan. And he comes in, he bowls to David. And played it straight to Pete. No, don't reckon. You want to have a look? Yeah? No? No? Okay. No, we're not doing it. No. Somebody said let's have a look and then they decided against it. He comes in, he bowls, Elwyn, steps away, then has a shot at it. Hits 2. How you going, Jules? Julian Gangemi. Conan bowls to David. Nice shot by David. There's Pete. They get 2. Can't even remember what game I've got next, but it'll be a ripper, no doubt. As the bowler comes in, he bowls to Andre. And 2 runs. It's just this side of the tape. Conan's the man, and he's going to David. And straight. Emmett's there. They get 1. And it's last ball. Last ball coming up. You got another ball. Where's he going? They're used to playing 6-a-side. 6-a-side. So he's used to bowling 5 balls. Got to bowl 6 in this game. Here's Xander. Oh, that would have been gone. They miss and they get 1, and that's the end of the over. They need to find a way to get some wickets sometime in the foreseeable future here, or this game will be gone. Batting team only need 42 runs, and they've still got 10 overs to get them in. And and that's 10 6-ball overs, so plenty of chance for them to get enough. Play ball, Xander. Oh no, Pete, sorry. Full toss, he whacks it, could be caught, and it is. There you go, you can see that was probably going to come back to the bowler more or less there. And Pete was equal to the task. Pete short, Dave, easy 2. Oh yes, there, gone, he got an edge, and I heard the edge, and he had to take it on the second attempt, did Hendrick, but he did do it. And he gets a round of applause from about 3 or 4 of them out here. So that's a really good result there for the tryhards. Andre, Michael, yes, that's gone as well. Mike does something brilliant. He hits the stumps. Yeah, we're going to have a review here, but it's going to be gone. Brilliant fielding by Mike. And this is, I think, maybe the first review in the second innings. And we're not going to be wrong here either, was. So we'll bring it up and we'll go through the motions. But it's excellent fielding by Mike. And here it comes, and it's good night Irene by a fair bit. Yes, that's almost 3 frames after impact. And when it's that margin, it's under my nose, I very seldom are going to miss it. But I wouldn't be the only one that wouldn't miss that. Dot ball, last ball. Got it back down to 51 here. This pair's only got 5. Now that could be 7. Andre had a chance to catch it, but he wasn't able to do it. End of the over, so they get 7. And then Andre, I reckon he made enough ground to cover that. I reckon he was in reasonable position to give himself a chance of catching it. But as you saw, it went through to the back net. What are we doing now? Looks like Xander. So Andre hasn't bowled yet, and he's not going to bowl in the first 2 partnerships. Looking to save him up. Play ball. Now Xander. So he comes in, he bowls. Batsman played it nicely. Conan! Yeah, that's gone as well. So, yeah, Elwyn knows, big smile on his face, but we're not checking that one. And that throw from Conan was right on the money. Xander, he bowls to his mate Elwyn. They're playing against each other here. That's gone as well. Oh, it's fallen apart at the seams. Elwyn's actually been out on the last 4 balls that he's been on strike more or less, or maybe one of those he wasn't on strike. But 2 catches, 2 run-outs have been the last 4 scoring situations we've put in the scorecard next to Elwyn's batting, and that's out as well. Oh, it's a tragedy. Oh, it's almost like he's single-handedly gone out of his way to make sure that the crease beaters can't win this game. Oh, I don't know. It's out stumped. So a hat-trick for Xander. And Elwyn, who got carded everywhere when he was bowling, is now getting out several times. He hit that one pretty well. Finally runs off the bat. Christ, he was due to do something. He's currently on -12, just so you know. Yeah. This is Xander, and he bowls to David. Pitches it up as a full toss. It's come off the bowler and ricocheted past the fielder and gone for 5 more. So last ball. Now, the moral of the story at the moment, I think, is if they hit it back to the bowler, maybe just get out the way and let the backfielder take it, because that's the 2nd or 3rd time that's cost them extra runs. Anyway, Elwyn, he didn't have any idea about that one, and I think that's only 2 on the Super Bowl. End of the over. So I don't think there was any bat involved. Xander 3 for -4, and Elwyn. I reckon his stats are around about -45 or so, -46, somewhere around that mark. So yes, thank you for your attendance and your participation, because the opposition love you. Right, this is Clint and Tyrone. Yeah, and that'll leave Brett, and I reckon Dave Hawkey mightn't have batted yet. No, he has. So who would be the other bloke that hasn't batted, I wonder, I ask myself. And at the moment I can't quite work out who that is, so I'll have to work it out later. Play ball. Marinus, I know who this guy is, and he's bowling. Good ball. Just let it go. Marinus, he bowls to Clint, and it would have been a wide, he hit it, and he's going to, oh, he dropped it. I was going to say he's going to be caught, and as soon as it looked like that was going to be the case, we all saw what happened. Not good news. Yeah, Nick Stoner will be the other bloke that hasn't batted yet, I reckon. Full toss, but it ended up not being all that high. If that hits the net, it'll be runs, but it's not because it doesn't. Yeah, the tap there was not towards the stumps, but it doesn't matter because it didn't hit the net. He bowls, and nicely played. Conan played quite well in this game as Conan. A couple of balls to go here. Beats the bat. No, that's not out. There's nothing, nada, zilch, no score. Last ball coming up as he just puts the bars back on, which is good. And he bowls. It's a good ball. It's well played. Conan. Oh, gee, it's not out, but gee, the non-striker didn't run too fast, and that's the end of the over. He was just end of the over, boys. He was just as slow as coming down here there, and a direct hit would have made it interesting. Anyway, thanks to Elwyn, we've got a decent, potentially close game coming our way, mainly thanks to Elwyn. G'day, Elwyn. You might watch this again later. Play ball, and yeah, we've had a bit of a dig, rightfully so. Anyway, Hendrick, nicely played. It'll be two to Tyrone. That's a good shot by Clint, by the way. They got 7. Off the body. So he comes in and bowls this one. It's a full toss. It wasn't a high one. Dead ball. That's hit him in the face. Dead ball and cross back. Cross back, guys. We've got to re-bowl it. It was hit him in the face. It's in the head. It's dead ball. It was hit hard and it hit the net and it hit him dead smack in the forehead. Right? So he's okay, and they just check. And it's no biggie, but it's definitely hard enough that you would call dead ball for head-high contact, and that's what I've done. That beats the bat. So it's third ball. Third ball. Yeah, third ball all of a sudden. Yeah, Hendrick. He comes and he bowls. And hit it straight. And good fielding. Probably had him with the direct hit. They get 1. And there's 1 ball to go. Looks like Dino's doing another review. Hendrick's the man, he bowls to Clint off the bat. He almost had a chance at the keeper's end there. I don't think he realised it. That's the end of the over. Yeah. Anyway, swap ends. None for 20, Hendrick. Where's Dino going with that review, I ask myself. Well, it's a hard one for him. I can see him shaking his head. He's not sure. They're giving him all the advice under the sun, and he's not sure. Fair enough too. Play ball. If he's not sure, he's not sure. So I think he may have, I don't know what he's done there exactly, but I'm tipping he might have gone umpire score inconclusive. But anyway, that's a good shot, and that goes for 5 off Mike's bowling. And he's in trouble at the moment because he went for 25 off his first, and now 5 again there. He gets a wicket. Thank Christ that happened. He needed something to go his way, and it finally has. Yeah, the batsman just overbalancing a little bit there, which has cost him. 172, 34 required. They've got 5.4 overs to go as Mike comes in. He bowls to Tyrone. In the air, it'll be safe. There's Andre. And misfields a bit. It probably didn't matter much. Yeah. Mike. He bowls bowls to Clint. Off the body, I think it might have hit him in the nuts because it hurt him a little bit, I think. And yeah, there you go. That will be the Jats crackers, no doubt about it, because you can look at him right now. And yes, he just says it's right in my nuts. I said, I know. Oh, fair dinkum. Yeah, wearing a box is optional, but a bloody good idea at the best of times. Anyway, he's recovered because he's hit it for 7, but he would have been run out because he can't run as fast because he's got sore nuts last ball. Oh, that's the reality. He's still in pain. There you go. I'm trying. You shouldn't laugh. You are laughing at someone's expense when you do it, but when that happens, and it's not funny for them. But, gee, he should have worn a box. He'd be over a bit better shape. That's the end of the over. Anyway, they get 2. And, gee, Mike, 2 for 36. At least he got a couple of wickets. But, gee, he's been expensive. It's just the way it is. Now they're trying to work out who's going to bowl, and that all takes time. They're all, Mariners is trying to work out with everybody how many overs have you bowled. I'm not counting them all up to try and work it out, but it looks like Amit might be the bloke that they're going to throw the ball to. And that'll work because he certainly hasn't bowled 2. Yeah, and they're still thinking about it, but now I believe we have sorted it. Play, no more. Come on, oh, you just Mike again in the field. Yeah, just making sure that Mike, Hendricks is making sure. Play that there's 4 in each half. And as I said, they're used to playing 6-a-side. He hit that. Oh, geez, they've got all the time in the world to run him out there or stump him, but they haven't done it. Oh, golden opportunity goes begging. Yeah, so they're used to playing 6-a-side where it's 3 in each half, and this is takes a bit of getting used to when you haven't played 8-a-side, which is obviously the case. Nice shot that was. There's Andre. Oh, gee, the throw there couldn't have missed the stumps by any more. Absolutely nowhere near it. And Amit goes back and bowls again. No ball, that's too high. And he can re-bowl it. And there's probably no need or much point in bowling one of those at this stage of the game. They need to make him play, they need to get wickets. Slower ball, hit well fielded, got him. That's really good by Mariners. He made sure of it. And a really handy wicket, but also a desperately needed wicket, I reckon, for the try-hards. 3 balls to go in the over. They don't want the score to be any higher than it is at the moment, I don't reckon, with 1 pair to go. A wicket or 2 more would be absolute gold. That's a wide, so they're not getting anything there. We're going to be re-bowling that, and that's what we're going to do. Anyway, here comes and he bowls. It's short, no ball again. Gee, I don't know what he's thinking here. It's twice in 3 deliveries. And I don't think that's the percentage play at the moment as he comes in and bowls. This is pitched up. And, oh no, I reckon it's just in, but it's only a frame in it, I reckon. Are we no? We're not? No, Andre says no. Yeah, I don't reckon it's out, but gee whiz, I reckon it's close. Anyway, they're not going with it, so still don't review me. Yeah, too late now. No, so Amit was thinking about it now, but gee, no, far too late now. Far too late. I'm very generous with the time, but I'm not going with half a minute. I reckon it was getting towards that. I reckon it's just in, it's close, last ball, Super Ball. I reckon I've saved him there anyway. I think, I reckon it was in. Amit. He comes in, he bowls. And hits it nicely. And they get 4 on the Super Ball. That's the end of the over. So that's a good end of the innings or the partnership for those 2. They got 38, that's decent. Love to go around the grounds, but the MCG game finished. What's happening on Bay 13? The last game must be starting there. Gully Cricket Fanatics, 7 runs against the Dadbods. It's only the first over. Now I've got an 8-a-side game here, and that will sort of allow for the fact that we're a little bit behind. It might not allow for the amount behind that we are, but it's Easter. Easter's coming up. These guys, it's like a derby match, and you know, we don't really need to force the issue too much. It's only the 3 games on the court. I will say players ready though now, because you are all just standing there, both sides. So, you know, happy to give you some leeway, but not take the piss. This is Andre. He hasn't bowled yet, so he's going to get 2 overs in this last pair, which could make things interesting. Play ball. Red will be looking to smack him around a bit, I reckon. So Nick maybe not quite as much. That's okay, nothing wrong with it. It was short, but it wasn't high and it wasn't wide. Somebody said something to Andre there. It's also, no, again, I don't reckon it's wide. That was a little bit wider. Anyway, third ball. The first 2 balls haven't been necessarily great balls, but they've been dot balls. That's a better ball, and it almost bowled him. Oh, the throw almost hits him in the head. They get 1, and anyway, they get the 1. That's what happened. That was a much better delivery that time. What will Brett do here early on? He might just have a couple of siders before he looks to play the big one. They don't need him to play big shots at the moment. They only need 13 runs, so they don't need to be silly or take too many risks early on. And he goes for the great big shot straight away, which goes over the top of middle stump. And just when I was saying that he didn't need to do something like that, he did exactly that. Let's see what he does here. He's hit it in the air and he's caught. Oh, geez, last ball. So this is playing into the hands of the fielding team a little bit. As as I said, they needed 13. It's not many. And they've got 5 in the back right now, but Mike gets back, which is good, because they would have blown up at him if I had a call to no for that. And he bowls, and it's short, and he whacks it, and he's, oh, is it going to be no? I think it's 5, yeah. Okay, end of the over, and Pete confirms it. Oh, well, he hit it well. It was in the air, it was catchable, it was tough. And Mariners tried his guts out to try and keep it off the back. Anyway, it was only 1 run off the over. 1 for 1 for Andre. See how they go now. He doesn't need. He likes playing the big shot, play ball, and there's nothing wrong with hitting the odd one big if it's there. But that's more sensible play, no doubt about it. As I said, they really only need a couple of handfuls of runs here. Here comes in, he bowls, and that's a swing and a miss. Oh, short, hit it well. There's a fielder there, and the non-striker does a good job too, because he made sure that he stayed in his crease. Third ball. In the air, safe. They scream at him. They get 2. I'm hoping someone was going to catch that, but it landed safely in the end. Up to 97, a couple of balls left in the 14th over as he bowls. And it gets a top, it should be out, it needs to be out, and it is out. So he takes the catch, last ball. All of a sudden they're up and about in the field as they can sense an opportunity here. Anyway, we're getting the game and the scoreline that I was sort of hoping for, as it's going to end up being a fairly tight result by the look of it. And that's great for the competition. That's the end of the over. So Xander's got 4 for -3, so he will be able to hold his head high with his performance with the ball. I don't think they'll be worrying about the skin too much here, but they will be worrying about the win. They need 12 off 2, play ball, 12 off 2 overs that is. And Mariners, in the air, he's gone. Oh, it's not going all that well for these batters at the moment. And definite opportunity here for the tryhards to capitalise on it. In the air, it's a good shot, but it's Andre. Yes, he has caught it, and he shows the ball to everybody. That was a really good catch, to be fair. I was actually thinking money on the ball, because it wasn't going to be an easy one. But he took the catch, and all of a sudden they're in the prime position. That's gone as well, and it's 100% out. There's no doubt about it. He's on the line at best. He falls over, and it's 3 wickets and 3 balls. It's 4 wickets and 5 balls. The hat trick comes just when they wanted it, and all of a sudden they need 27 off 9 balls, which is hard to see happening at this point. And Andre will be bowling the last over, of course. Oh, geez. He comes in short. He whacks it. It's in the air. He drops the catch. It wasn't easy. They get 3. Now they get 4. Oh, and Andre looks at Mariners as if to say, "You absolute fool, what did you do?" Oh, don't be too hard on him. The bloke's just taken a hat trick and dropped a real tough chance. And Andre gives him a serve. There's no doubt about it. Wasn't so much that he said much, I don't think. It was just the look. If looks could kill, Mariners wouldn't be here any longer. Last ball. Anyway, just relax, boys. You're okay. You're 20 ahead. A low full toss. Andre just make sure he stops it, and that's the right move. That's the end of the over. Anyway, they'll get over it. Mariners slaps his hand. Slaps the hand of Andre. And all of a sudden they need 20 off 1 over, and it's Andre bowling it. So I tell you what, it's going to bring the house down here if they manage to get these 20. But they haven't looked like it up until now. Play ball. Yep, they've on -6, so 20 is hard to see happening, but it's possible. Oh, it's going to be 7 straight away. That's just what the game needed. And if that throw from Xander had hit the stumps, it might have been all over. It was going to be fairly tight. Yeah, and they need to Mike needs to make sure he ends up in the front half here, and he's there. He's okay. Yeah. Anyway, 7 off the first ball. That's just gold as he comes in. He bowls to Nick. Nick off the body. Oh, they would have been tempted to run, but Brett says no. Oh, 4 balls to go. Every chance that this will come down to the Super Bowl. Oh, Matt Stiller's here. Stifler. Oh, you're guilty. Yes, he'll be playing cards. And that's Lenny. Yeah, Lenny just saying good day to him. That'll be 3, and I think they'll be okay. Yes, they are. Oh, Stifler and Lenny, Hinchy. Look at those blokes there. Anyway, I'll be playing cards with them later. There's Andre. He comes in and he bowls to Brett, and it's up, pitched up, it's in the air. Oh, Pete had a chance to ice the game, but he dropped the catch. It hit the top net, and it wasn't the easiest catch I've ever seen, but he would have liked to have caught it. And there's 2 balls to go, they need 9. Andre hands on hips. Oh, gee, there's some pressure in this game all of a sudden. Around the wicket, he's going to try. They need to rotate the strike here. Even a 1 or a 2 will do here. Brett will want the strike on the Super Ball. They've got to make that happen. He's edged it. It's 2. So that's what they needed. Oh, could we have the draw that I've been looking for? They need 6 for a tie, so a 3. Otherwise, for a win, they need to hit the back net in some way, shape or form and not get out. Andre around the wicket again. Oh, it's come down to this. It's an absolute cliffhanger. Who's your money on here? I've got $5 on the draw, I reckon. Anyway, he has a quick word to Mariners about where he might bowl it. And he comes in, he bowls now, and here it is. And he goes for the big shot. It's only going to be 2, which is 4. They're going to have to run again. Oh, God, he panics. Oh, he hasn't got the ball, I don't reckon. End of the over. So I reckon it's a tie. I don't reckon he got the ball. Yeah, we can review. Eh? I don't reckon it's out. I don't reckon he had the ball, but we can review it, yeah. I don't reckon he had the ball. So it's if it was a wicket, it'd be ugly. What are you saying? It'd be one of the ugliest wickets you've ever seen if this is somehow out, but I don't reckon it is. They've panicked him into throwing the ball, going for 2. He should have thrown it at the keeper's end. We mightn't be able to tell from this angle. We might be able to. Let's have a look. Oh, God. No, I can't. Hang on, I haven't finished. I haven't finished. I'm going to be getting a second opinion here, I'm telling you now. They're already saying, I can see it touched, I can see it touched. It's possible, but it's not definite. Oh, jeez. I'm referring this to the office. There's a chance this is out. It's not. Is it definitely out? Oh, I don't think any. I reckon the only camera that helps us is the. Hang on, I haven't made a decision yet. The only decision, the only end that gives you a possible conclusive result might be the keeper's end. No, I don't know that that's out. The ball looks to be above the stumps. Where are we? Have we got any? Am I getting? Oh, they're probably still checking it in the office. Yeah. So okay. So the decision from the office is that it's inconclusive, which means that it's umpire's call. So we end up with a draw. Okay. And I reckon that's fair because I couldn't pick it on the replay myself. So that's what we're going with. So that's not just me. They've looked on the camera in there, and I can't tell that the ball hit the stumps. I can't tell. Yeah. No, the ball wasn't in the hand. The ball ended up over there. The ball wasn't in the hand. Yeah, well, why was it there after? Anyway, I've done the best I can, and the owners have done the best they can in the office, and we cannot be 100% sure if that's out or not. If I had to make a decision, I'm thinking it's not out, to be honest, but anyway, I'll come back to you. Rightio. See, that was an unbelievable finish to what was a very exciting game. Good tip in the AFL tonight. I went Brisbane, they lost by about 50 points. And backed the draw, so it was a little way off there as well. Don't know if Charlie Cameron kicked any goals, but I reckon he wouldn't have kicked 4. Matt, is it? Yeah. That's $14 of me 114 pissed away. Play ball. Right, so we start the game. And hard to believe this game would be potentially as exciting as the first one. Or the second one. Harshall, he bowls and Matt hits it on the leg side. Paris there, and they pick up a couple of runs. Thirsty work after all that commentary in that game. Got a little bit excited at various stages. That's Belly. No, play and a miss though. Harshall comes in, he bowls to Nick Bell, and he tucks it away on the leg side for a single, well fielded by Shintan, and that would have been gone. Harshall bowls to Matt, hit on the offside, and they'll get through for 2. End of the over. Yeah, good point. Over. I was trying to look up Simon's name for some reason because every time I see that bloke I go, what's his last name? And then I look on the list and I remember Simon Richards. Anyway, he's not even batting at the moment. Play ball, but I was just getting ahead of myself. Paris comes in, he comes in. He was going to bowl it, but for some reason he pulled out. And we don't really know why, because everyone else was ready. There's another go at it. And it's a no ball off the pitch, so it was worth waiting for. Yeah, what's he going to give us this time? Phil Wakefield batting on the MCG in orange and yellow shoes. It's Randall bowls to him, but I can't watch it because I've got to watch Paris bowl this one. And the batsman misses it, and I don't reckon that's gone, but Belly made it interesting. They want to move a fielder here on the offside, so they've only got, so they've got no one up close on the leg side here. So interesting tactic. I've seen this tactic before. Will it work? No ball off the pitch. No, it won't. Not if you're going to bowl it off the pitch. It won't. It's done that twice now. Here we go. He comes in. He bowls to Matt. This one is a swing and a miss, and then he wants to run. So does Belly, and then he doesn't. Gee, inspiring stuff so far, especially this over. Last ball. Yeah, he's on his way to bowl to Matt again. And it's a shocker, it's a wide. And that's the end of the over. I don't think I've seen a less exciting over ever than what I saw there just about. It was as boring as batshit, it really was. 2 no balls are wide, 2 dot balls. The same batsman was on strike the whole way through. And yeah, it was, yeah. No, it's not 3rd ball. Let's hope the game's going to be giving us more than what we saw there. Play ball, this is Mannon. Yeah, just runs his fingers through his hair because he wants to make sure that he looks good if nothing else, and he comes in and he bowls. And Belly, oh Jesus, Belly, hey, it's straight and it's full. And he's played over the top of it and had middle stump hit or impacted by the ball, so that'll be out bowled, mate. Rehearses the shot, but what is the point? As Mannon comes in and he bowls this one leg side. Yeah. Julian Ganzemi doesn't do anything in a hurry. He's batting on the MCG as Bruce bowls to him. Playing a miss, Mannon bowls here, and it's a wide again, and I pay that. So a couple of wides in a row. Had 4 of them more or less in the last, or 3 of them in the previous over. Wide's and ball, no balls. He bowls to Belly again. Wide ball again. Oh, stuffed my dog off on the line. That's 3 in a row after bowling him on the first ball, last ball. Steve Howes here, he's playing on the MCG. Not as fat as he used to be, but he's still fat, and that's the end of the over. They got 14 runs this pair so far. And there's my mate Dean Jagger going to the bar. Plays for the Dadbods, although he hasn't been playing recently due to injury. A little bit of a reprieve for anyone that's umpiring the Dadbods lately. Oh gee, they're changing their mind here. It's all happening. It was going to be Kush, now it's Harshall. Lucky we haven't got 4 games on this court tonight. We'd be finishing at midnight. Play ball. Nice shot by Belly, well footed by Mo. He won't miss, and he doesn't. They hit middle stump with that throw pretty much, and that'll be gone. Yeah. Anyway, the longer this game goes and the longer I sit in this chair, the more time, or the less time I've got to piss away my money and cards. So that's the upside. Harshall bowls. He bowls to Nick Bell. Good use of the feet, hit it on the full. Harshall had 3 or 4 goes at trying to stop the ball cleanly, and it still didn't happen. Belly gives them the ball. It's friendly. Jane Jagger's got a couple of beers in his hands. That's off the body. Here's a chance. No, Belly's made his ground. He's covered. He's home comfortably, to be fair. It's last ball. There's Cruz looking through a book or something that he's got there. I wonder what that is, a diary or a journal or something like that. What did Cruz eat tonight, and who made it? That's a question I have on my mind every night. That's the end of the over. It's 2 runs for Belly there, by the way. Yeah. They're not planning ahead here again. The Hardik Panya trying to work out ahead of time who might be the next bowler. Play ball. Hopesy about 3 weeks ago was picking bowlers for the Pirates about 3 blokes in advance. That's wide. Saves a lot of time if you can do that. I'll settle for just knowing who the next bloke is if he can do it quickly for the Hardik Panya. But at the moment it's a challenge as he bowls. Wide again on the line. That was a tighter one, but I was still happy to call it, and I did. Steve Howard's bowling at the moment. So good shot by Belly. Side net, back net. Fumble down the back, and they get 4. How many runs have they got all of a sudden? 23. By no means tragic, but he bowls this one off the body, and yeah, they'll get through for another run. It's last ball coming up here. Last ball of the 5th over. Cruz has a quick look on his phone, and then he's heading back to the office. That's Belly. That's 3. That's a really good shot, and that's the end of the over. Yeah, we got stuck into him when he got bowled, but when he plays good shots, I also give you the accolades. Chinny gonna bowl. Hope Lewis is going to be dealing and shuffling the cards tonight. That'll be gold. Play ball. Could be controversial, I reckon, if that does happen. He comes in and he bowls 2 Belly, short, nicely played. Oh, geez, they're running between wickets by the non-striker there. Watson flash. Belly hit the down up on the leg side, giving him all the time in the world to get down there, and he didn't make it. It would have been out with a direct hit. As he comes in, he bowls to Matt, and it's nothing. Bowl this one. It's hit quite well. There's a chance for the fielder though, and the throw was just a little bit wide, but it was decent enough fielding. They get 2. That's good. It's come back, and there's no way that's a wide last ball super ball. And Belly's actually realised that, so it's all good. Comes in the bowl. Off the bat or the glove of something. No run. End of the over. So that's the end of that partnership. It says third ball, but it won't be, as the new partnership will get to start from scratch. They've got 31, so it was decent. And I reckon they're probably massive underdogs in this game, Big Knockers, but a lot will ride on the shoulders of probably Ben McPherson if he's playing, because he's the one bloke that can whack them. Anyway, Simon Richards is this bloke coming out the bat. Actually can't remember who that is batting with him, but he might help me out. Who's with you again? Michael? Michael Oliver, is it? Michael Ollie or Michael Oliver? We'll go with, might be Mike. All right, we'll try Michael Oliver. I'll go with that. There we go. Yep, got him. All good. All right, so this is Paris. Play ball. Simon Richards. Chuggers, that's the name on the back of his shirt. He bowls. No. Yeah, I think it was on the pitch fairly clearly, and one of those line ball calls in all honesty, as he comes in and he bowls to Simon. Over pitched, he goes for the big shot. He gets the edge. He's out for a duck, and the Hardy Panya boys love that. Randall having a bowl on the MCG. I might be able to bring this ball to you. He bowls, the batsman comes off his body, and they sneak a quick run. Paris comes in, he bowls here. Michael Oliver, underneath edge, chance of a run out at the bowler's end, but no. Mannon down the back there couldn't grab the ball cleanly. The throw was a little bit wider than the keeper would have been hoping for. Low full toss, it's hammered. There's Mo. Yeah, I reckon he's still got him. And what are we going to do here? Simon looks at his mates, if he's got any, and they didn't say anything. So he's got no advice there at all. Last ball. Anyway, he decides not to review. He bowls this one, and the batsman hits it straight, and Mo's there again, and he doesn't throw it this time, and they get one. Might just have a look and see just how close that run out of Simon's was. I reckon they got him. But just have a look. Simon certainly thought it was borderline iffy. It's going to be out, but not by miles. Yeah, well, it was out. It was actually a frame, more or less, so it was relatively tight. Play ball. This is Mo. That beats the bat. And no run. Mo again. So beats the bat again. It's almost a complete replica of the previous delivery. Third ball here, There'll be a bit of pressure on the batsman here. They're only on -8, this pair as well. Third ball he bowls. He gets an edge, and that's as good a result as he's probably going to get there. He got one, and they'll take that as a win. Steve Howe to bowl on the MCG, and again I reckon hit the batsman's body, and they only got one. Mo, chuggers. Hits it straight, trouble, this is gone. Yeah. Plenty of batsmen wouldn't have made their ground in that instance, and chuggers as well, and truly one of them. Last ball. Mo. He hit that okay, it's going to be 3, it's a good result, and that's the end of the over. So, yeah, Simon Richards, great bloke that he is, has -15 against his name. He hasn't actually scored a run at all at this point. Will that change? He'll be hoping. Play ball. This is Cush. Around the wicket he bowls to Michael Oliver. It's a good ball actually. In-swinging Yorker. Chance again, but no, this time they get the one. It's hard work for these two batters. Could get worse before it gets better, the way it's shaping up too, I reckon. So, it's hit his leg, it has. So I can't give him a run there either. And he knows. And he looks up at the big screen. Dean Demos in the action again. Right, wrong or indifferent, they just don't trust him on his umpiring on the MCG. They review him left, right and centre. I think he's been in pretty good form. Last week he was, and I haven't noticed too much about tonight, but it doesn't seem as though anyone's ripped into him too much, so I'm thinking he's probably had a decent enough night in the chair. But the reviews keep coming. That's out court, you've got to come back, swap back last ball. Yep, another 2 wickets and 2 balls here, they're on -18. That's going to be out as well. That's the end of the over. They get a hat trick. You can come here, Simon. And gee whiz, it's all going pear-shaped, no doubt about it. You can stay here, Simon. Three for -2 for Kush. Look at those batting stats. -23. They've only been out here for 3 overs. Play ball. Absolutely crucial play that I don't make any mistakes in this game, because it could make the difference between a team winning and losing. There you go, he's got a bandage on his elbow, I've just noticed, has Mannon. Oh, that would have been out as well. Run to Simon, it's the first time I put a run there next to Simon's name. Up until then it was dot, court, run out, dot, dot, 1. So finally, a run off the bat for Simon. Rubs the elbow again, does Mannon. Alright, an edge. It's been called through for the run, and they are going to make it. Oh, geez, eh? It is hard work, no doubt. Anyway, another run. I wonder if he's got like tennis elbow or something like that. He's in a bit of discomfort. I don't think he can bowl. I don't think he should be bowling, to be honest. You can see the look on his face. He's grimacing. And then he bowls one of those and he gets hit for 7. And yeah, he might not bowl after this over, I don't reckon. Last ball. Looks like he's in lots of pain. I can't persist with this if he's. It's not worth it if he's going to make his injury worse. If he's got one, which it looks like he has. That's 1. That's the end of the over. Yeah, so anyway, it's up to them. I'm not in charge of what he does in terms of whether he wants to play or not. Scotty Brown has just rocked up. He'll be looking to donate some money in the card game. Play ball. It's going to be a big lineup tonight, I think. 2 runs. I think we were talking about having a short deck game, you know, 7's up or something like that, but we might have too many players for that. Maybe not, but it'll be it could be tight. Anyway, whatever it is, I'll play anyway. No ball off the pitch. So they're on 22. Sugar's on strike. Yeah, he's gets through for 2, but would have been gone with a direct hit. Hit pretty well, but it should be out. Oh, Mannon did his best there to put Mo off and gave him a little hip on shoulder, and Mo was still good enough to take the catch on the second attempt. As he bowls this. That's going to be 7, I reckon. It is. And that's the end of the over. Well, that's good news. They've got a couple of 7s actually now for Simon. All of a sudden, he's going great guns. He's on 4. Anyway, the partnership's still on -5. Halves have got 2 for 15. Looks like Chinny's going to bowl. And looks like Phil Wakefield just got hit for a 7. Yep, you keep drinking the way you do, mate. The the midsection is going to expand. It's just physics. Play ball. So put a few on kilos on lately, I reckon too. Can't help but notice these things. Never used to think about it much, but I have done in the last couple of years. Anyway, the bowler's coming in to bowl. It's exciting stuff as he bowls to Michael Oliver. It almost takes the fielder's head off on their leg side there as he ducked for cover, and rightfully so. A dangerous shot, to be fair. Anyway, luckily no one was hurt. Bowls to Simon, and no, he did well to keep the foot in the crease. Very nice footwork. Yep. Great balance shown there by our mate Simon Richards. That looks like being a stumping on the MCG. Shintan's going to bowl to Simon here. And he hit it pretty well, but in the air and straight to the fielder, the bowler, so he takes the catch pretty easily. Lewis scratches the back of his head and rubs his neck, and it's last ball, super ball. He bowls this. He whacks it for 7. That'll be 14. I scratch my ass because it's itchy, and that's the end of the partnership. Can I have another pair out here, please? I got 14, and that's how many Simon Richards ended up with. What's going on around the joints? Bay 13, the Gully Cricket Fanatics 131, and the Dad Bods are 27 in the 4th over. The MCG, the Cunning Stunts made 122, and the Howlers are 12. Make that 16, and the 16th second over. That's it, mate. Yeah, I don't know what you're still standing for here. I've been talking about other stuff and called over, end of the partnership, next pair, and they're standing out here thinking, is that the end of the partnership was? Well, you know, fair dinkum, they've been playing 6-a-side for a long time, and let me tell you that the whole thing is based around the fact that it's 6 overs a partnership, and if 12 overs are completed, there's a fair chance that your partnership's finished. Anyway, that seemed to be news that none of them knew about. Who's batting with you, Ben? Ben Pearson. Ben McPherson, Ben Pearson. Yeah, well, you're doing it. Yeah, you're confusing me, all right. So we'll go. Yeah, as long as I'm consistent. Close enough? All right, probably spelled to P-I-E-R or something, is it? Anyway, no one cares. Play ball, not even Ben, I don't reckon. Yeah, on your, keep going. Push. It's in the air, but it's caught. Yeah, that's first ball golden duck for Ben. Ben McPherson, the bloke that actually can bat in this team. Even he's got out first ball. Yeah. He comes in, he bowls to another Ben, and his result was a lot better than the first ball that the other Ben faced, but he's still got nothing. Has a quick look at me and smiles. And out caught, so he's out for a duck. It wasn't first ball, but it is second ball. Yeah, they're on -10 after 3. Didn't you know I was doing it? I've been doing it for ages, mate. You've been here when I've been doing it. He hits it straight, and he's run out. Oh, it's all going. Oh, this is unbelievable. A start to this partnership as well. Yeah, so Ben's just saying to Simon, did you know was this commentating? He definitely knew before tonight. This isn't the first time he's been here and I've commentated. It's not the first time he's played and I've done it. Anyway, last ball. Absolute fool. Anyway, we're blaming me because they're on -15, and that's the end of the over. Been commentating on YouTube for about 8 months, and you've been here playing sometimes when I've done it. Yes, you have. I guarantee it. Anyway, swap ends. No, you don't make many runs, I know, but that's why I'm here to commentate when you don't. Yeah. Play ball. Mannon. Unbelievable. Anyway. It's out as well. It's on YouTube, mate. It's been on YouTube. No, you're not going to re-watch this one? No, well, you probably don't want to at this rate because it's not going too fast for you. Anyway, he bowls a slower ball and he whacks it, and it's actually a good shot, to be fair to Ben. As I said, he can bat despite the fact that he was on -10 before that shot. things pick up for him, he might watch it later. Round the wicket, Mannon. There you go, he just makes sure he pushes the hair back to make sure that there's not a hair out of place, because there's people watching this game on YouTube, at least 3 or 4 probably, and it's very important that you look presentable. Some people can't do anything about that, and one of those people is named Lewis. And that's because he insists on going to the same barber each and every time, expecting to get a different result. And the result is very similar, last ball. And that is that it's an absolute shit haircut, to say the least. That's a misfield, but it won't matter. They get 1, and that's the end of the over. Yeah. Pays money for those haircuts as well. It's absolutely unreal. Play ball. Possibly pays for parking or public transport as well to go get that haircut. That's what Deadrock did. I think he had a haircut that was almost as bad a while back. Just about forgotten about Ethan's haircut from about a year ago. In comparison, the other 2 guys have had a much worse result, and that's saying something, because Ethan didn't look too flash either. Anyway, Ethan's got enough problems at the moment without worrying about his haircut. He'll be looking for a change in partner, I think, coming up, the way things are shaping up from what we believe. 2 runs, always knew it was going to fall over, we just didn't know when. Looks like it could be as early as tomorrow. That's out. Last ball. Stephen Howell, what are you doing on the MCG there? Another bloke who doesn't go out of his way to show any pride in his appearance. Mo comes in the bowl this one, and that's hit straight, and there's a chance of a run out here, and it's actually not out because he missed the stumps, and that's the end of the over. And he may have even been just in even if he had hit them. It's 2 for -2, it's on -8, they're on 30 runs, they've got 3 overs to go, and there's not too many people that care either way as to where this game is headed probably. So just going through the motions. Gives me a chance to talk more shit, which is good. That's play ball. Don't mind doing that. That's well played, to be fair to the batsman there, and picks up 3. This could be this bloke's first game. I'm not sure. There was a Ben in there that didn't have his surname in there, so I'm not sure if it's his first game or not. But it is the first game that we've put under this spelling, I can tell you that much. Yeah, Lewis, there he is, at the back, hands on the counter, moving his head from left to right, doing a few stretches. Look at him, hey? Fair dinkum. Yeah. And he actually thinks that haircut is good. 4 runs, anyway. The rest of us are not going to mind telling him that you're deluded. And he is. He bowls this one out of his crease. You're gone. Oh, Ben McPherson, not another good moment for you. Last ball. There you get another go, Ben. Don't go anywhere, mate. Yeah, I haven't got sick of watching you bat yet. I'm enjoying it. And that's because you're not making any. Here he comes. He comes in the bowl to Ben. It's short. It's there to whack. He doesn't even lay bat on the ball, and that's the end of the over. There it is. You can't lie. Ben McPherson -4. Ben Pearson 1. Both Bens have 2 overs to try and have an impact. And it's Mo to bowl now, so it's not going to get any easier for him. Play ball. Mo. He comes in the bowl. And he's whacked for a 7. They might still run him out, and it would have been gone, but obviously he missed the stumps as we all saw. And there you go, Mo not really putting any effort into that delivery at all. He might try this time. Here it is. There you go. He's not going to bowl a slow shit one now. It was a full toss, and it would have been run out, but it's not because he missed. Yeah, but yeah, Mo was happy to sort of roll the arm over on the first one. And if they had hit him for 2, he probably would have kept doing that. But when you get hit for a 7, decides that I better try a bit harder. And it's a bad call by the non-striker, and he has got him. It's a bit closer than it might have been looking like it was going to be. Yeah, okay, they want to have a look, but, you know, I don't mind spending an extra 7 or 8 seconds of my life checking this one. But I won't be changing the call, I don't reckon. Haven't changed one all night. It's been a good night. And, yeah, this will be just out. Yeah, so it was pretty close, but it's out. And that just keeps me looking okay so far tonight because we keep the record intact. That's probably as close a call as I've had to make all night. Play ball. In terms of distance, we had a really difficult one to judge in the last ball of the last game. He hammered that. It was a slower ball and Ben picked it and it goes all the way. Oh, that's a cracking shot by Benny. Ben McPherson, that's his name. We'll tell everybody now because he's finally done something worth talking about. Last ball. Yeah, Mo on strike. He's bowling to Ben Pearson. No ball off the pitch, Mo. End of the over. Right, so they actually got 13 runs off that over, which is probably as good of a result as they've got off any over in the game. And it does appear as if that is the case. Having a quick look. Chinny to bowl. Yeah, don't go anywhere because after this over I'm going to go around the grounds and give you the scores on the other 2 courts, and I know you're going to be all hanging out for it. Play ball. It's one of my favourite segments, as it is for Julian Gangemi, who loves it as well. Anyway, that's 3. Lewis. Yeah. Doesn't know what to do with himself. Yeah, just walking around, got an indoor cricket ball that he's mucking around with. That's gone as well. They've got no reviews left, but it doesn't matter because there's no chance that that was anything other than out. That's going to be dropped and go through for 7. Mo throws it, but no need. 7 runs. Wonder what's going through Lewis's mind at the moment. He's potentially has some degree of intelligence, but I'm tipping he's no genius. There's nothing he does down here indicates that he would be. Last ball, Super Bowl. Phil Wakefield bowls on the MCG, and Bruce Dobson has a bit of a brain fade and he gets stumped. Last ball, can they get a 14 here? No, they can't. They can get 2. That's the end of the over. Can I grab the ball? Thanks, fellas. And when I get that, I will check the scores on the other ground. Thanks, buddy. Very good. So we switch the balls. We'll go to the MCG and have a look at what Dino's doing at the moment. Right, not a bad game happening there. The Cunning Stunts made 122. And of course they now put a bowler's name in, so I get a little pause. 122. The Howlers are 90 in the 9th over. So the Howlers are probably favourites to win the game from that position. Although I don't know who hasn't batted yet. Bay 13, let's have a look at Ethan. And I can see him up there. He's sitting in the chair. And he's probably going to have a new lease on life in the next day or so because he's going to be able to watch TV again, even Margot Robbie movies. So life can only get better for that bloke. There's a run out there, by the way, and he's out by about 4 metres and Ethan pays it, so it's a good decision under pressure. What's the score there? The Gully Cricket Fanatics, 131. That will be enough, I can tell you, because the Dadbods are on 22 in the 11th over. And the second pair is on minus 14. So quite clearly those 2 blokes are no good. Right, I'm just waiting for players to get out here. Looks like the fielding team's here. Let's start. Hardik Pandya. Only need 57 to win. They'll do that on their rear. In fact, Mo's opening. There's a good chance they could make the runs required in the first partnership. It'd be a fair chance. What are we doing now? Looks like it might be Ben Pearson to bowl. He's got the ball in his hand. Anyway, it's not coming up when I type his name in there for some reason. And that's because there's a Ben Pearce as well. I reckon that's who it probably was Is it Ben Pearce or Ben Pearson? Yeah, but is it Ben Pearson or Ben Pearce? Eh? Yeah, Ben Pearce, is it? I had Ben Pearson in there. It is Pearson. Okay, I can't be bothered fixing that. Yeah, I realise now. Okay, play ball. Yep, so, yeah, Michael's bowling. So we start, play ball. So anyway, whatever the spelling is of Pearson, it seemed like... Yeah, that's all right, mate. It's all good, buddy. Yeah, we're good. YouTube commentary. 4 runs to Mo. Yeah, however they spell Pearson really, it seemed to be a spelling that I couldn't possibly comprehend or think could possibly be right. Somehow or another, I think there was a Y in there, Ben said, or something. Anyway, if there's a Y in the name Pearson, I'll be buggered. Third ball, we better throw that in. Short, high, no ball, and that's a call that we couldn't really miss. That's last ball coming up here. And he bowls. And it's a nice shot. And there's a chance here, but no, they get the 2. And that's the end of the over. 8 runs off the first. Looks like Belly's going to bowl. And it's always earth-shattering when it happens to see Belly bowl. Play ball. And he's hit that in the air, and that'll be the bloke's surname that we have no idea how to spell, taking the catch. So Belly picks up a wicket on his first delivery. It's half tracker, but still. That'll be hit for 2. Very exciting game at the moment as Belly comes in the bowl of Mo. No ball, and I don't know, Belly put a lot of effort into that delivery, and really no value in doing that, I wouldn't have thought. Phil Wakefield has a bowl on the MCG. That game's probably a little bit more entertaining. It's all right. Still enjoying the experience as Simon fields that, and I can see his butt crack, which I really didn't need. Last ball. Astros are pretty good at revealing that as well at end of the over when he's the wicket keeper, and Chuggers is no exception. Might be Matt possibly. Yeah, Matt it will be. Play ball. It's a full toss. No ball actually. It is too high. It's gone. Oh, Belly. Oh, gee, no one can believe he's missed the stumps there. Not even me. Oh, geez, he hangs the head and then he throws the ball into the ground. Eh? Oh, above waist. That's the rule these days. For a full toss, yeah. Full toss above waist is a no ball. Never used to be. As long as it was under the shoulder. But yeah, above waist it is. Anyway, Matty's bowling. No ball off the pitch. Oh, geez, it's exciting stuff, no doubt. No ball again. Last ball. Got to have a bit of patience to sit through a game like this, and I've got that. I do have patience. No ball off the pitch, and I'll get 2 more. End of the over. Yeah, you'd have to have had some degree of patience if you could do the same thing for 40 years or thereabouts. But it is tested somewhat in a game like this. But if I didn't have the commentary in a game like this, I'd be really struggling to keep interested probably. But now that I get to talk all the time, it just sort of keeps me awake and reasonably tuned in. Play ball. Simon Richards. Wide or no ball is a better call because it's off the pitch, in fact. And they get another run. And here, Julian on the MCG. Anyway, Chuggers. Full toss. This wasn't too high. They are going to sneak a run there. He bowls this one and he hammers it. Oh, gee, it hits an on striker. I don't know where it hit him. It wasn't high a hit, so it might have even been the bat. I'm not sure. Anyway, he's all good. It was hammered at him. I don't know if it come off the bat or the body, but it certainly wasn't hit around the head revision or anything like that. So I didn't have to call on a dead ball. That's 3. And we've got another ball to go. He's hammered that. Oh, the fielder down there's done a really good job, but I don't reckon it's out. End of the over. What are your thoughts? Anyone? Bueller? No? No, I thought it was home. Yeah, I think you're okay. Yeah. But they were excited, but they didn't review. Was good fielding, nonetheless. Play ball. This is Ben McPherson. Wide ball. Yep, been commentating for probably somewhere between around 8 months or thereabouts, I reckon, by now, and Ben, clueless to that aspect. Oh, it was good fielding again, but unfortunately they couldn't hit the stumps, and they get away with not getting out. Robbie Davis is still here. He'd be pissed by now, I reckon. 2. He's probably pissed before he got here, but that's all right. He's going to buy another drink by the look of it, though. It is the Thursday before Easter. Off the bat and hits the back net high, and the throw comes in. It's a pretty good throw by Simon. And one thing you can say about Simon is that he has a very, very strong arm. Last ball, he also can whack it when he's in fine form. That's hit in the air, lands safely, and they get 3. That's the end of the over. Yeah, Mo, eh? Yeah, it will be now. Yeah, this is the over with the super ball. It's not actually a super over as such. Here we go. This is my mate Ben Pearson. Right, play ball. I don't need to see this guy's driver's license, I reckon, to see be happy with how to spell his surname. I wouldn't be able to take it on trust. Anyway, he's mucking around with the ball as he comes in. He bowls, and the batsmen are playing a miss. Chugger, good piece of wicket keeping. He was all ready to throw it if he had to, but Mo was in his crease. Some of that bowling from Hayden on the MCG is absolutely puss. It really is. And it was a no ball off the pitch. It went for 7. See a fair bit of puss bowled down here at Seaman Sports in the course of a week, and Hayden's good for that as much as anyone else I can think of. That's been hammered for 7. That was more or less puss as well, and it's last ball super ball. It's just puss. Down here on the WACA at the moment is they've got 54. I said they might make the first the runs required in the first pair, and they actually aren't going to quite do it. That's the end of the over. They're 2 short, or 3 short if you're talking about what they needed to be in front. Anyway, Mo got 41 and just went through the motions, and Harshall picked up a lazy 13. We've got 12 overs to go in this game, and it's probably 12 overs too many to be fair, but we'll get through it because that's what we do. Chintan, what are you doing out here without gloves on? Oh, they're here, are they? You left them here. That's a good. That's different. That's a new one. Yeah, he walks out here with no gloves, and he's left them. Must have been behind the net, were they, or what have you, in preparation for when he was going to bat. don't know, I've come across that happening all that often. Outdoor cricket, you sometimes see players, put their gloves out to dry or something, play ball. But anyway, he hasn't used them before now, so they shouldn't be wet. And that's two. I guess he could have used them as inners for the keeping, perhaps. Maybe that's what he was doing. Anyway, how much do I care about that either way? The answer's not much. As he comes in and he bowls, no ball off the pitch. Julian again, Debbie bowls on the MCG. It's a half tracker. It's gone for 7, as you'd expect. He bowls this and it's a leg side. Yes. That'll be 1, last ball. I was watering, as I said earlier tonight, I watered all the plants in our back and front yard today because my wife's away. That's 3, that's the end of the over. And she said to me the other day when she, basically gave me instructions as to what I needed to do, just in case I had no clue. And I didn't have much of a clue, to be fair. But she said she really finds it really relaxing when she does the water. And she said, how do you feel after having done it? She said, well, how do you feel about it? And I said, well, I would rather not have done it, put it that way. So relaxing. It wasn't stressful. He takes the catch on the second grab, by the way. It wasn't stressful to do it, but I wouldn't say that I'd be happier if I didn't have to do it, put it that way. Are you going to take your glove off if you're keeping? Or are you going to stand on the pitch? Close enough, that'll do. That's a half tracker. He hits it in the air, takes the catch. That's 2 wickets and 2 balls. And here they come. Chuggers, that's his name, Simon Richards. As I see Lenny take a sip of a drink as he's just outside the office watching on. It's not a wide. You can keep looking at me if you like, but that's not going to change the result. He comes in to bowl this one. And it's a good ball as well. Matty, the throw comes in, they get the 1, and it's last ball coming up. Simon Richards, and he bowls this one. It's nicely played. That was Paris. There's Matt doing the fielding. They get 2, and that's the end of the over. There's Ethan Benson. He's finished for the night. Finished in more ways than one, apparently, as things turn out. But anyway, he's will be heading home soon. Play ball. Off the bat. Don't worry, mate. There'll be a new Margot Robbie movie coming out soon, probably, and your life will be back in order. It's hit on the leg side. Ricochets off the non-striker, and they get 2. Don't have no idea what the score ended up down at Bay 13, but I'm tipping the Dad Bods didn't win because they were getting flogged. Low enough full toss to not call, I reckon. Any chance of running them out? No, I don't reckon there is. No, I don't think so. Happy to look at it if you wish, but don't think it was. He might have fumbled the ball onto the stumps in some way, shape or form at the end of the day. Possibly, but I think he was probably in by then anyway. No ball, that's over his head, there's no risk. Last ball. Looks like Phil Wakefield was claiming a catch on the MCG and might have been a little bit iffy, so I don't know that Dino paid it. If you're not sure, you don't pay it, that's how it works. Off the hand of Belly, ricochets for 3, and that's the end of the over. They've got 11 runs this pair so far. We'll have a quick look at the MCG score because I just feel like I can. Cutting stunts 122, Christ almighty, the Howlers are on 186. And in fact, the game's over. So glad I brought that to you. Play ball. Anyway, I've got 9 overs to go here. That's about right. That shot has gone for 5 runs as well. I just thought I might mention it. He bowls again. In the air, it's going to land safe and they'll get 2. 16 runs ahead of the game at the moment, and there's still the best part of 9 overs left. No ball off the pitch. As he comes in to bowl here, and it's well struck in the end. Belly, yeah, does the work, but doesn't hit the stumps. Probably going to be home anyway. They get 3. And last ball. Yep. Everyone on tender hooks in this game as it's very exciting stuff as he comes in the bowl and smacks it. There's Belly again. I'm going to be paying runs extra for that because that's not control, and that's the end of the over. So that's 4 runs, not 3. And no dispute from anyone. They probably didn't even look to see what I paid there, because no one really seems to care all that much, it would seem, from the feeling I'm getting watching this game. Play ball. I probably care more than any of them. It's off the body. And there's no run there. Dean Demos is finished for the night, but he'll be playing cards. That's okay, he's got plenty of money apparently. Two runs there. Let's tuck him up a bit for room, and he wasn't able to get any sort of decent shot away there, so nothing is what we saw. No score. As Ben comes in, he bowls to Paris. This is short and it's wide, and we pay it, and it's last ball coming up. No, you got another over before next over will be have the sleeper ball in it. Yeah, could be out maybe. No, it isn't. And that's the end of the over. Yeah, Ben McPherson. None for 13. It's got to be Michael again. Michael Oliver. Play ball. He'll be bowling right arm over, and he's on his way. And it's a no ball off the pitch. I'm really excited. You want it again? You probably do. Paris, you're going to go again on that? Yeah, you may as well. You may as well keep you sitting up here a bit longer. Why wouldn't you? Anyway, it's all good. Actually don't mind most of the time, but at this stage it's... I don't reckon Hopesy would have asked for that again in that circumstance. He'd go, nah, we've got the skin, we're going to get the win. No point in dragging it out anymore than it needs to be. Anyway, it doesn't mean that the batters aren't entitled to it if they want it. And he wanted it, and I paid it. 1 run there. It's like Henchy might have just grabbed the beer. It might be for someone else. It might be for him. It'll be one of them. There's going to be... I reckon that would have been gone, but it missed the stumps, and they get 1. A nice shot, and they get 2. Last ball, super ball. He comes in, he bowls this one, and it's off the, I reckon that's off the foot, but I'm not entirely sure, but that's all I'm going with, and that's the end of the over. So I just give him 2. I gave it 2, which is super ball. Yeah, so off the foot. I think it was off the... Yeah, I don't think it was off the bat, no, but I don't know for sure. Simon was just making sure that I didn't possibly give him anything extra than he thought they were entitled to. Because all of a sudden, he's going to seem to play this rest of this game as if his life depends on it all of a sudden. I played most of the game without looking like they could care less. Yep, players ready when you're ready. Ethan sitting at the back there on a stool probably. would seem. No hurry to go home, and we all know why. Play ball. Simon Richards. And he bowls, and that's a swing and a miss. That's what it is, a swing and a miss. Another opportunity for Mannon. That's nicely played, and that is 2. No ball off the pitch, and if you didn't like that, it's wide, so take your pick. It's 2 runs to the batting team. It was caught, wasn't it? Last ball, I decided to have one ball where I didn't say anything. And he hit it, and I thought it's caught. And then all of a sudden, the keeper looked like he was going to throw the ball for the run out. And I'm thinking, well, why would you do that if it was a clear catch? So it mustn't have been, maybe. Yeah. So we weren't. Our eyes did not deceive us. It was caught, and we did think it was. But yeah, I don't know what the keeper was thinking there. Took the catch, which was good though. That's the end of the over. Simon Richards. They're not bad figures, to be fair. 3 for 5. Someone's going to bowl now, but it won't be him. No, this is Belly. Play ball. Yep, easy 2 for the batter. Actually a very good ball, to be fair. When he lands them, when he bowls those ones, they do actually go pretty good for him, Belly. And it actually ended up being a wrong one that the batsman wasn't able to contend with. And it was pretty similar, although that one was pitched up a little bit more, and he possibly should have got to the pitch of the ball. Anyway, it's third ball. And yeah, third ball, mate, that's right. Yeah, Belly. Yeah, he just checks. This is short. It's still the wrong one, but he does hit it. And they get 2, the 100 comes up. Yeah. Belly bowls to Mannon, short. Hit it easily, and that would have been run out, but he missed, and it's 2, and that's the end of the over. Mannon on 8, Cush on -1. Yeah, Ben Pearson. Play. It's going to be 2 to Mannon. Game just needs a bit of a spark in it. We need someone to do something as he bowls. And it's an outswinger, and it's I reckon it's just hit the side. Close thing. I reckon it was side net first and then the back net. It's not worth arguing about, fair dinkum. Look at the score. I think it was 4. I think it just hit the side. It did come off at a little bit of an angle, not that you can take that as the reason behind it all the time, because sometimes it is a 7 and it still comes off at an angle. But I had a pretty good view of that, and I reckon it was slightly just skimming the side net before hitting the back. And the batsman wanted to contest it, but seriously, at this stage of the game, I don't think we should make a huge deal about it. Anyway, we've gotten past it already, I think. Last ball, I certainly have. He bowls, and the batsman plays a nothing shot. And then they sneak a run, and the throw from Matt couldn't be further away. That's the end of the over. Oh, geez, the cricket there. Did you see that? It wasn't worth looking at. It really wasn't. Yeah, Matt's going to bowl now. Yeah, Mo loves this game. He's on the MCG bowling at the moment. Play ball. Can't get enough of indoor cricket, Ken Mo, and that's going to be 2 runs. It's soft batting, really, in the circumstances. Probably could just lay down and lay back and hit it. Is that Dean Demos with a bag from Hungry Jack's? It looks like it might be. Yeah. Yeah, I remember back in the day when we used to do that almost on a regular basis on a Thursday night. 7 runs. I used to go down to Hungry Jack's and I had vouchers in my car, and buy like 10 whoppers for the price of 5. That's a no ball off the pitch. I didn't eat them all myself back then, although it looked like I did. But anyway, 5 of us or so would do that, and got to the stage where I ran out of vouchers, but I used to still go to do the drive-through and tell them I had vouchers. And 8 times out of 10, I reckon I got away with that. 1 run, yeah, last ball. So yeah, got to the stage where I had no vouchers left, but I said, can I have 10 whoppers on vouchers, please? And they said, yeah, no worries. And it only charged me for the price of 5 of them. Happy days. 7 runs. That's the end of the over. Anyway, I reckon Dino paid full price for that lot. Looks like a sort of slightly a larger sized bag than usual. Either I'm tipping he's got more than a whopper meal small or something. Play ball. Might have gone the whole hog there. No, it's not okay. It's a wide or no ball. You can take your pick, but either way, it's one of them. Which one would you like me to put in? I'm going to go wide. I just feel like it. Yeah. It's 2. Dino might have gone the family meal there, just for himself. I never actually did that in my lifetime, but I probably could have done. I could have certainly thought about it. Probably did think about it, I just didn't do it. No ball. Yeah. Now Mo's batting on the MCG. As he comes into bowl to Mannon. And yeah, that's 2. And last ball. For a full toss it is, above waist, yeah. Yeah, that's right. Oh, no. I thought about it for about a quarter of a second. That's how long it took me to realise it wasn't out. Yeah, good on you. I think it was a wide, wasn't it? I don't think it actually hit him. Yeah, good on you. Anyway, Ben McPherson to finish out the game. Play ball. Oh Jesus, it's a no ball off the pitch. That'll keep us here a bit longer. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I know you want it. It's all good. I'm happy to let you have it. Yeah, no reason why not. That's 2. The Todd brothers were here and saw that happen. They'd be blowing up at the batsman for having that rebowled. I've seen them do that in situations where they've game's done and dusted. All 3 of them could potentially do that. How the Todd brothers are going. How you going, boys? If you're watching, you're probably not. Anyway, there's 2 balls to go. Oh, it beats the bat. And dare I say it, it's last ball Super Ball, unless it's a wide or a no-y, because if it is, I want another one. I know they will. So it's last ball Super Ball. Possibly, hopefully. It will be. He smacks it. They get 2. That's the end of the over. And I'm on the verge of cracking a fat because that was a really exciting game. See you next week.